Alright, ladies and gents, while you hear this random soul in the background who decided to join me while playing something else, it is time for the show. Now today, I promised you all that I would be retesting the GUN PSYKER. Why? Several people have complained that they, have been struggling with the Ascendant Blaze, like the nerf to the Soul Blaze tick damage affected Ascendant Blaze, which affects their GUN PSYKER play, so on and so forth. I do not know whether to agree or disagree because I'm going to test it first and then form my conclusion after. So let's see how the GUN PSYKER goes today. Tweeting in my Discord. Tweet. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Let me go bring up my own stream on my phone. Okay, I hope everybody's doing good. Except for Truffles, who's off beating bosses like a weirdo.
Yeah, probably. Sir?
Yes, suffer eternally. Pain of your life grants me healing. Okay, let me see. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is hop in the meat grinder with this. Got my awesomely strong and sexy GUN PSYKER. But before we actually utilize said Gunner, oh no, I just ate dinner, so I always clear my throat after dinner. But me, after I eat, that is the way, because I scarf my food. Plus, like, to be fair, I'm so busy every single day, because, I mean, well, maybe you don't know, but in case you don't know, I am running multiple channels, so, like, I'm, like, working my ass off with that. Now, let me see. Something is weird. Something is very weird. 1 second. Let me try that again. No, this is still working. So I'm gonna do that one more time. Let me see. Okay. Theoretically, okay, should be able to assuming I keep the pinning fire going, it should work. So, not quite sure why these Fokaroonies are having problems. Let me retest a bit more. I mean, sorry, let me live test a bit more because I'm seeing how it's supposed to work. You know, in the meat grinder, theoretically, it should work practically as well. But anyway, GUN PSYKER it is. I gotta remember how to play this shit. Gotta remember how to play GUN PSYKER. The Spoon PSYKER. The Moon PSYKER. Alright. No sense hesitating or wasting time, right? Straight into the fire.
What is your instruction?
Also, if anyone's having problems with the stream, just refresh, because for some reason my YouTube's also being wild and weird. Sometimes it likes to go wet, wild, and weird. It may do this occasionally. Meow, meow. Anything good here that I don't have yet? Ooh, I'll take that.
Will there be anything else? Goodbye, operative.
I mean,
From the forge cometh miracles.
considering that this is not a competitive game, I don't think they would. They might, but I have no honest answer for you, buddy. I have absolutely no doubt that that'd be a great way to start looking at weapon buffs and stuff like that, but I have no clue, absolutely none whatsoever, as to whether or not they do that. To the best of my knowledge, I cannot answer that because I have no clue. Clue I would love to have, but I has not one for now. For the time and being. Okay, let's get this shebang started. Now today, while I do my runs, I'm also gonna do a little something. Somebody said that the Emperor's gifts were not taken into account when I did my calculations, and that I am a fool for not doing that and taking that into account, because clearly it has a drastic effect and it's very beneficial and useful, guys. So, is that really true? Did I do that? Well, let's find out. Okay, so I'll be recording the end result of every match, along with recording some good matches, if we get any. So let's have some fun with this. It's time for the Gunker. The Gunker, 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 Thunker, Stunker. It's time for the Gunker to have their show. Now come on at me. Come on at me. Any matches? Low intensity and nobody. Nobody but me. I also need to roll a better shredder auto pistol, which I will at some point when I can be bothered. Now it's Monday after Easter. After Easter Beaster. Where's everybody?
Beaster.
Yes. The Easter Beaster. Sometimes known as the Twister. GUN PSYKER has been played for a long time. The build is already on my channel, but I'm retesting whether or not Ascendant Blaze today was drastically affected and whether it affects it in Damnation or not. I'm also going to check the Emperor's gifts because People said they're very useful for getting blessings and whatnot. We shall see. Anyway, how are you, Matt? Welcome. I'm surprised you haven't seen the Gun Psyker. It is a well-known build. Of course, my channel is the best one. You're in Missouri? Is that a good thing, or? But I hope you're enjoying Missouri. Either that or I'm just confused as to what you were replying Missouri to, but I'm glad you're having fun in Missouri. Alright, let's go see how this goes, yeah? Now, when it comes to the Goonish Psyker, okay, the first thing you have to do is never pull out your gun. Okay? If you actually use your gun, it means that you have failed at life. No, I'm just kidding. But in general, you will run around with your sword.
We're at war, and the war
Oh, no.
machines.
I asked how are you? I never ask where people are. Because where people are is creepy.
You are required to locate supply elevator 91D. I'm almost positive you can do so.
We march into the beneficent outbreak.
Hold that pose.
Okay. I am good. So with the Gun Psyker, as I mentioned, one of the first things you want to do is just go around brain bursting. You don't actually pull out your gun first. Why? Because your job is to build up warp charges. And this is the same on any Psyker, no matter what kind of Psyker you play. Gun Psyker, non-Gun Psyker, Pun Psyker,
Indeed.
Bun Psyker, Stun Psyker. You can play whatever Psyker you want. But the point is, you must at all times focus on brain bursting. You don't pull out your gun and just start shooting. That's not how this works. And also remember, brain bursting is the only way to recover your toughness, so get very used to doing it fast. No matter whether you have the perks for it or not. Okay, once you've maxed out, you can go a little ham with guns. A little, not a lot ham. Okay, minor ham only. Not major ham. Okay? Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Just gonna teach people Gun Psyker if I can. Now.
I sense a demon host.
Now, even if I have a gun, the gun is for short range. Also, if you see a fucking demon host, do not engage the demon host in that manner. Okay? Very, very bad idea to engage when demon host nearby. So... Oh. Literally chopped his head off.
Be judged, foul burster.
So, in a twisted parody of the whole thing, the Gun Psyker is sometimes also known as the Melee Psyker. Because you... Because you end up doing weird shit like this. Now, if you do need to shoot, it's totally okay, but do it well. don't shoot willy-nilly. Okay.
You hiding, bleeders?
Okay, here we go. No problem, Nathan. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do, Mr. Nathan. You can catch the stream when you like, man. We're relaxed about that.
Or are they lost?
Melee psychers are interesting, but for me, gun psyker is, well, technically a gun psyker can also be considered a melee psycher, but the basic idea
Take it
is
from
that
me.
you're
Nerfs has
utilizing.
secrets. I can feel their weight. Really? I knew I liked them.
He will come to learn.
Staff!
His birthright cannot save him now.
The idea of the gun psyker is to be able to utilize two different resource pools. Although the second one overlaps with the veterans and whatnot, you do get a bit more runny and gunny, which is really useful. I ain't taking no grim. If they want one, they can have it.
We can tend our wounds here.
Follow me, and I will guide your way. No way back up. Engaging priority target.
I've reached supply elevator 91D.
You still end up mostly using your brain burst.
I concur.
But if necessary, you can pull out a gun. Okay, they've done it. Now, once the Slaughterfest starts, this is where you just start abusing that sick horse sword free dodge. I love it, especially when you have high mobility score. The dodging is so good. Now at this point, if you really want to, you can go something like that.
A gratifying combination.
I do so love this.
They have us at a disadvantage. I concur.
Set me free. Talk a good fight, don't you? Thank you, Pilgrim.
Here we go. Nice and easy.
Ready in crowd control.
He's been shot, guys. Don't you worry. Got your back. So again, when it comes to Gun Psyker, just remember that you need to keep your warp charges up. Use your Ascendant Blaze tactically for horde control. Never spam it just to get rid of somebody or stuff like that. It's not your job, not your role. And besides, if you really need to block gunners, that you have this. Alright? Let him shoot through. go. So the Gun Psyker can deal with specialist hordes really, really fast. And I already uploaded the Gun Psyker build, by the way, Nathan. So sorry, I totally missed that part of your question. Do you need a link to it? Because if you can't really catch it, then you can ask for it next time. I will happily link it to you because I've already made the Gun Psyker build. I don't know if you're still here though, I do apologize, I missed that particular question. But yes, the Gun Psyker vid is already uploaded and pretty much good to go. Whee! Mine.
What's all that about? It's a damn great war of immeasurable proportions.
Come on, come on, come on. I could have used ammo for that, but nah. Oh, I'm the only one that took damage. Lol. Bye, Das Mortis. I thought he was gonna push it. He tried running away. Lol. Yes it does, Paul, but it will disappear quite quickly because it's only for a short period of time. So it's normally used to power up Ascend and Blaze rather than anything else, just so you know. And even then, right, I would only do it with 4 charges. So I normally don't use it like willy-nilly. Like I would use it mostly, like I said, for horde control situations. Or if I know that there are like elites like that, I would go straight in and handle it that way. Otherwise, it may not be the ideal for you. Also, I toughness gate quite heavily. Usually if I take a hit, I'm a bit extra cautious. Because I won't handle every single range unless they come at my face. Okay. The other thing that's important about the Gun Psyker is if you make good use of kinetic flare, you always get charges and stuff, which is really, really good. They okay? Okay, they're alright. Yeah, no, definitely, Neri. I 100% agree. Hey, Lance. Yes, you can. The peril feat affects everything, so as long as your peril is high, which is why, again, I tell people, please brain burst constantly, because if you keep your peril high, you will absolutely be able to get higher damage on your gun. So that is something very important that players need to remember and recognize. A lot of them actually don't take that into account, but yes, if you're following my Gun Psyker build, which is the best in the game, and it's already been released, right? You can actually get great results, and it's been proven already, because mine was done in high intensity damnation, lots of the tougher situations. So you can really get quite a bit of good stuff going. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check out my specific Gun Psyker build, because I can guarantee the results for that one. However, again, it depends, because if you're facing hordes, right, Gun Psykers don't gun down hordes, just an FYI. We use our Ascend and Blaze for this. We will pull out the gun to cast the Ascend and Blaze, so, like so, I'll do that, right? And then I'll swap to my sword instead. Because guess what, the Ascend and Blaze will also trigger Slaughterer, especially if you're getting kills. So I use the gun mostly for anti-specials. And that's about it. You don't actually want to spam your gun too much, because if you do it, what's gonna happen is that you're going to end up costing your team a lot of ammo. So I make sure never to do that. I'm very conservative with my ammo because the veteran needs more ammo than I do. So I only do a little bit of this, a little bit of dash and gash kind of thing, you know? But if I know a mutant's coming... Yeah, I use it for that. It's great for special killing, stuff like that. Very, very good. Especially when you've got kinetic flare to additionally trigger the damage. But yeah, this is all the good stuff. If I'm less than full warp charges, I will focus on brain bursting actually, even if I could just use my gun. Because not only does it save you ammo, it also makes sure you maintain your warp charges, because the max warp charges is too essential. It's literally too crucial for a gun psyker to ever miss out on. You must always have maximum warp charges at all times. And your warp charges are also the way that you regenerate toughness. So if enemies are far, a bit too far from my little shredder auto pistol, then I focus solely on just doing my thing. Like all my long range combat is done via brain burst instead. Oh, by the way, for the bursters, right? This particular gun does immense stagger damage, so that's another one way that you can enjoy murking the. That's another way that you can enjoy murking those. See how easy it is to take care of specials? Like there's literally no worry or anything like that. It's just easy. Okay. But just be very aware of your ammo consumption. You cannot overdo it. It will result in very, very bad times for you.
The time for healing is at hand!
This station ready to serve.
Ammo crate!
I am not as functional as I was.
There we go. You got your max ammo for the big fight. That's all you gotta do. Bing.
Metaphysical corruption must be excised from smelter machinery.
Hey, could one of them please take care of that? By the way, if you're a veteran and you stand in the back to slowly start, you know, shooting and sniping stuff, you are being very useless. Don't ever play the veteran like that, right? You should be boots on the ground and actually helping the main team to clear the stuff, so make sure you do that. Hey, what's up, Daryl? If you play the veteran and you literally sit in the back sniping, that's not how you play the veteran. Whether you've got camo perk or not, when it's this particular mission, All right, I want all snipers dead, and I also want every single enemy eyeball thing controlled. So if you're not helping out with that, don't bother playing. You will be a detriment to your team. Okay, boots on the ground, guys. Boots on the ground. Then again, most people who play don't actually watch me play. Yep, exactly. Veterans have to be boots on the ground. You can't do it, then don't play veteran. Come on.
Why are you leaving?
Let's go. Let's go. Things are going good, Darrell. How about you, man? You've been busy, my friend.
Agreed.
Another dead bummer.
Reaching into the wall.
Okay, we're good. S'il vous plaît. Oh, no. What I meant was that if you use pinning fire and you've got 5 pinning fire stacks and you swap to your melee weapon, right? You will be able to make use of those pinning fire. Like, for example, I have Slaughter of 5 right now for my sword, right? If I were to change to my gun, Slaughter of 5 doesn't disappear straight away. It lasts for the duration, right? So, same with pinning fire. If I was using pinning fire beforehand, say I pull out the gun, use my Ascendant Blaze with pinning fire, right? I stack 5 stacks and I go into melee. Those 5 stacks will stay, you see? So I can then get Slaughterer Blessing as well. So that is one of the interesting ways to up your melee damage temporarily, but it only lasts for like 3 seconds. So it's very useful if you're burning a big horde and you need to engage them in melee. So you pull out your gun to burn them with pinning fire to assist you, and then you go full on with Slaughterer as well. It also helps like during the weapon transitions and stuff. So it can be great. Yeah. I told you, my builds are proven and tested because my builds are live tested. Whatever you see me using, right, is always posted on my channel. You know? So it's always like fully, thoroughly tested before you guys even get it. So that's why I'm slower than other YouTubers, which is why a lot of other YouTubers take advantage of that gap. They'll post builds that they don't test, which is why people get thrown off. Like, a lot of people have been saying, like, the Gun Psyker isn't as strong as you make it out to be. I'm like, no. Have you done my build? A lot of times as well, they say, oh, Purg build's not working. Have you done my build? You see? Exactly right, Paul White. So the way to and this is all covered in the Gun Psyker video. If you guys haven't seen it, please check out my Gun Psyker video. All right. I don't know why some videos are like popular, some videos aren't. Maybe it's just the YouTube algorithm screwing me, but the Gun Psyker build was one of the least viewed. 11 days ago it was released. It's still very relevant till today. So if anybody wants, here's the link to the Gun Psyker build. Don't forget to like the stream as well. This build... Okay, hang on, wait. Okay, it was a damnation low intensity that we succeeded with. Almost forgot that I'm also recording every single success. I'll show you guys when we get back to the Morningstar what we just got. It was a Cantrail last gun. So my first reward, all right, for today's session, damnation low intensity success, was a golden Cantrail. Let's take a look once we respawn back in the Morningstar. All right, I'll let the recording go and do it. There we go. So this is what my Psyker got. So to the people that say like stuff is useful, all it's got is Infernus 4, Headhunter 3. I already have Infernus 4, so we do get the tier 4 blessings at least, occasionally, but again, not exactly useful for my Gun Psyker. I mean, no gun psyker should you be using a las gun, FYI. But I'm still gonna keep it, I guess, because you never know when this might actually turn out good, right? Okay, on to the next one. I'll be recording the results of every single damnation tonight, by the way, so that we can see like what happens whenever we succeed. What kind of gold weapons do we get? Have to upload the same build every day. I reckon, right? I think at this rate, if I don't upload the same build every day, people gonna miss out, man. Cause like sometimes like I uploaded stuff, right? But then people are like, "Hey, bro, have you uploaded this?" I'm like, "Here, here, kind sir, I love you very much, sir, but please here, here you go. It's here. Please check my channel, sir. Good sir. Hey, it's Bob." But yeah, that surge build is working, man. Like I told you, I never post anything that doesn't work. If I post something, I would have done a full stream on it first. And I guarantee you that. But yeah, more gun psyker coaching. And Daryl, it's all good. You know, been climbing more, doing more assignments. I absolutely understand. That's that uni life, man. Until the next break, at least, you know. All right. So me and Bob here are on a mission. We're men on a mission. No, that is true, Neri. That is true. That's actually what I did. I earned a lot of veteran blessings for my vet through my psyker. Like all the shredder blessings I earned through the psyker instead. Nice. Do it, Dorel. Do it. Okay. Closet Boss and Silas. Okay, we've got 2 psychers and 2 Ogies for this one. Alright. But it's still just a low intensity mission, so I'm not expecting a lot of difficulty. Damnation low intensity is like a walk in the park. You know, it's like a warm-up. Dude, that's the problem, Young. They learn from the other YouTubers, because look, I've said it multiple times, and I don't care who hates me for this. I don't care if I'm breaking the industry. I don't care if I get, you know, if they try to cancel me on Reddit for saying this. A lot of those YouTubers buy their views and teach people the wrong shit because they don't actually stream their stuff. Have you noticed that? I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's been several creators, right? There are, okay, let's look at the Steam chart numbers. The maximum number of players playing Darktide is like what, 6.9k? All right, and you're telling me that some of these YouTubers within 24 hours of dropping a video, all right, they're getting like 7k views, 10k views, that kind of thing. I'm thinking to myself, are you sure your viewership is legitimate? Because you're telling me that more players than currently play Darktide are watching what you have to offer. Like you're that special. Are you sure? Are you absolutely very sure about this? Because that doesn't seem very legitimate. But you know, you can't also tell people, because a lot of them will say, "Oh, but it's my audience." I'm like, are you sure? Because last time I checked, that's not how gaming works. I've never seen people actually do that. If they don't have any interest in the game, they usually don't watch the videos. It's very rare. Like I've got tons of people who know me from Dauntless. They don't watch Darktide videos because they have no interest. So no matter what kind of audience you build up, you know, it's pretty much not really very useful. So I'm tired of that kind of fake bullshit. And unfortunately, people get sucked in by that because they think that these people are legit. And then they start following really bad builds and the really bad ways of playing, which may not even be tested in Damnation. For all we know, it could have been a heresy level test, and we don't actually get the reality, you know? I'm not for that, man. That's why everything I do the live show first. Yeah, exactly. Never watch a build video without gameplay. And if there is no gameplay, right? Like because my shotgun one doesn't have the gameplay attached, I always link them to a VOD. And it's only if I ever have a VOD out, like a pure VOD on something like that, then I'll say, okay, fair enough. You know, I didn't attach gameplay because a VOD already exists. Okay, good. Got him.
I concur.
But yeah, a lot of people fake their viewership and stuff, and it's just not healthy for like the overall situation. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Neri, you cannot use a medical term as part. I have to remove that message because you cannot use a medical term as part of like in a derogatory manner. It's a YouTube thing because you have to be very careful of that. We as partners are supposed to facilitate, you know, like chat, and we cannot have something that sounds ableist. FYI, that's are you American? Because I think that was one of your country's laws that I have to comply with. If it was Asian laws, like nobody would care what you say, but I have to comply with US laws. So yeah, because YouTube I think is mainly based in US, so I do have to comply mostly with those laws, and I am literally forced to take a moderation action against that, so nothing I can do. Sorry about that, bro. But yeah, at the very least I don't have to time you out, but I do have to remove the message. That's why you literally cannot say it is that. Very annoying, but whatever. No, don't worry about it. Usually if something happens, I'll just let people know. It's not that serious. Like, as long as I take a moderation action, like, as long as YouTube has actually seen that I've taken it, then they don't care too much. Like, it's only if I let it go and like I show that I just don't give a shit or something, they will get very upset at that point. Go. The shredder is just pinning. You need pinning fire and blaze away. Once you have both of those, and assuming an Ogryn doesn't get in your way, you can pretty much dish out a lot of damage. So that's pretty much it. Pinning fire, because pinning fire also applies to Ascend and Blaze. So if you have your gun out, for example, while shooting, you basically get a lot of shit done. Go.
I hope it was unique. I suspect otherwise.
Look at what Sparkhead killed.
Yeah, you can basically Ascend and Blaze staggers, right? So if you've got your gun out when you use Ascend and Blaze, it causes pinning fire to stack up to max, which is basically what increases the damage of your Ascend and Blaze. Then you can pull out your sword with Slaughter and have that trigger too. So basically, you just get a lot of extra damage on top of that. Plus, you don't use Peril as much as a resource. So all your Peril is reserved basically for brain bursting, which I guess is why people like this stuff. It's a fun build. I mean, I prefer other stuff, but you know, I'm not gonna deny that there is some serious fun potential here. But the other weird thing is like that. Like I literally triggered I triggered my Ascendant Blaze and didn't even go through with it. What? That was weird. But the downside to the Gun Psyker is that they don't do as well against hordes, because you're reliant on your your Psychic Communion to give you warp charges and stuff like that. But you don't necessarily only always gain them when you need them. So your toughness regeneration can be considered a bit worse than other types of Psykers, because you have less control over it. So that's another downside, I guess, of Gun Psyker. That, and you compete with your team for ammo, so unless you're very ammo conservative, you can run out very easily. Yeah, fair enough, Young. If you want the Gun Psyker build, dude with a name that I can't read because it's in a language that I don't understand. That's the link to the YouTube video on my Gun Psyker. Also, don't forget to like the stream, guys. I'm sure you can do that. Please like the stream so that more people will notice it and therefore more people can get the help they need. The more people that see the stream, the more people the actual training on the Gun Psyker and other types of Psykers.
Do not touch!
Cleanse the Omnissiah's works. Purge the metaphysical contagion.
How's that golden?
I imagine that is a closely guarded secret, Bruce.
Think he made mistake sitting on big chair.
Metaphysical contagion in retreat. Continue.
But it does do very well against specials, so it does give you like a very quick way of killing specials and elites. Of course, you'll want to have the right perk set up to do so. Like, you generally want Maniac and Flak Armor on the Shredder Pistol. Yeah, both those, you're in a very, very good position. It's just so easy to gun him down. It's Russian, okay. Just buy a few hundred verified viewers. Nah, man. I just really hate people that buy views, you know? I'm not into that. Like, if I get only 10 viewers, then I get 10 viewers. Who cares, you know? Like, if my content's good enough, I'll be able to feed my family often. That's what, you know, my time on YouTube's proved. I'm always able to feed my family off it, so I don't worry about it, you know? Yeah, it is about that, which is pretty damn insane. I do love it. I think it's fucking crazy, you know? Combine that with a little bit of kinetic flares and specials and other stuff will just melt, you know? Okay.
I concur.
But at the end of the day, right, you end up mostly using your gun if you are not brain bursting, and even then, your brain burst may trigger because of your kinetic flare. So, Gun Psyker, like, you end up not using your gun a lot, which is kind of weird. But it's just like if you really are in a situation, you can just pull it out, and I guess that's what makes it so great and fun. A lot of people like that. I absolutely understand that, Swift Bear. That's why, like, right now, I want to push to the #1 change, which is unlock our freaking blessings. If they do that, then maybe there will be some hope for them actually giving us or buffing other weapons, because it proved that they listen to their player base. They listen a little bit, but I want them to listen more. because I'm certain that they can afford to do so. But the other downside to Gun PSYKER is that if you have an Ogryn on your team, they get in your way so much. Ogryns right now are just like 100% in your way type characters, which is kind of sad and annoying. But like I say, if you want to learn the true way to Gun PSYKER, please, please, please do actually check out my videos, because if you do so, I promise you, you'll learn a lot. For example, some people don't realize that Warp Unleashed benefits your gun. I'm like, you do realize it benefits all damage. It's crazy. And all of this stuff, right, I cover in my videos, which other tubers don't, because like I said, we test it live before anything is put out. So I'm not discrediting other YouTubers, but I'm gonna say that a lot of them don't do the same work that we do right here, and I do it live, solo queue, in front of everybody. Because I'm not embarrassed to show what I do. I don't need a fucking squad to show you guys how stuff works. If it works, you know? Slowly change their stuff, right? Well, I hope that they do. I think they will though, but we need to continue to speak to them and talk to them and show them that we want the change as players, you know? Being skilled also helps a lot. True, true. But I mean, I don't know how much skill it takes to just, you know, kind of pop a dude in a straightforward manner, which again, like I say, I think a lot of folks don't do. If they spent time watching streams like this instead of, you know, watching YouTubers with fake views, chances are likely they'd learn a lot more and know how to actually play. But yeah, no, I do get that. There are psychers that don't know shit. Like, I've seen a psyker that used Ascend and Blaze, like, for special killing. I'm like, it doesn't do that. It would never do that. It's horde control, bro. You use it here. You don't ever use it for, like, killing a special, man. You know? Or you can use it to create some useful situations, like so. FYI, your 4-sword Ilisi can take down a bulwark. Let's say no. You've got unlimited dodges on your 4-sword, so you can literally just like spam it. Hey, hey, hey! How dare you run? Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Hey, 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 hey! Shibal Sekya. There we go. Come on, get up, boy. Always watch your back, psyker boy. Come on. This your first time popping heads, buddy? You can do better, can't you? Do. The other downside is that players tend to kill a lot of the melees, but not the ranged enemies, which is primarily your concern. Again, this is why Gun PSYKER is not so popular for me. Of course, if this was high intensity, I'd have to play more seriously than what I'm doing now, but realistically speaking, the PSYKER usually has to take on additional roles because their teammates may not perfectly handle stuff. This can be an issue. So it adds to the reason why some players may feel the Gun PSYKER is not as good as it should be.
Ammo! How gratifying!
But honestly, I love it.
Healing! A timely discovery.
I mean, the player count has improved by leaps and bounds, you know. I'm very happy with that, and I've seen it, you know. I'm super pleased with that. But we can do better because remember, the player count, right, that we actually started with, you know, 100K. Man, imagine if we could recoup just to 10K concurrent. I would love to see 10K concurrent, you know? And that's my current goal. Like, if this game gets to 10K concurrent, it'll be worth it to keep streaming it. Because, like, at this point, none of the other games that I'm interested in partnering with and stuff are out yet. So, of course, I'll be here pretty much, you know, as often as I possibly can. But there will be other times, other games coming, you know, and they are coming. So, also, that psyker over there just made a huge mistake. They were trying to use their Purg Staff to shoot the growth. Don't do that. Just walk up next to the growth and make sure that as you walk up next to the growth, you melee it while dealing with hordes. It's absolutely possible to do so, and you will absolutely be able to help your team with that. So just remember that that is one of the greatest ways to do this kind of stuff, because a lot of psychers, I don't know why, they insist on shooting the growth instead of meleeing it, which makes zero sense to me. So don't ever do that, guys. Remember, don't waste ammo on that. Melee the growth because your 4 swords can handle it while handling hordes as well. Okay, it's very easy technique. Unfortunately, you know, I've seen a lot of players that are like that. And the worst part, it's in Damnation, where they know that it's not their role, they still want to do it. So they're all like, hey, you know, I'll play the way I want. But I'm like, okay, then in that case, you know, that's why you have to have perfect builds. That's why I use the builds that I do, because I know for a fact that if these guys just play the way that they want, the game is not getting done. We are going to lose the game. That's not something I want. So...
Eliminate that final infestation.
Those grenades were tedious.
It's nice and easy. Woo. Also, remember that you can multi-charge your Illicit, so feel free to use it to absolutely increase your peril to take advantage of Warp Unleashed. Some people like to do this very often. It is one of the techniques that I teach all psychers. By doing so, not only do you get effectively a power sword swing, but you can use it to increase your peril as well, which in the long run helps you dish out more damage with the sword.
Ogren, take this ammo.
Like even here, it's clear that I don't really need to save ammo anymore, so I can just shoot willy-nilly if I want to. But I'll still usually play relatively properly, unless I have to shoot some specials in the face. So good ammo discipline, good practices are very important. I mean, the only time I ever go ham with the ammo is when it's the end of the mission and there's nothing else to do. I mean, there's no need to defend it right, like, to the left, is there? I mean, I don't know. I've always just sat here and it just... Because they come from 3 directions anyway, so this makes the most sense. Yeah, for me it just makes sense to just come here and just do all of it. Because it's easy enough for me. And if I need to move through the crowd, I've got my 4 swords, so... I just sort of sit here and just do my thing. I mean, that's just the way I'm used to it. Even on high intensity, this area seems best, because the Brigaders can reach all 3 areas, so yeah. For me, this is the easiest way, because the spawns come from 3 directions. So.
Success achieved. You are permitted a 5-second celebration before extraction.
You're permitted a 5-second celebration. LOL! Okay, this is the second win of the day that I'm recording right now. We just got a Devil's Claw Sword, another weapon that rarely sees any use on the Psyker. Well, let's go see what the blessings are. All right, we're going to load back in and check the blessings. All right, for those that don't know, I'll be recording every single one of these. I'm live on stream as well while doing this, so you might, for those of you who actually watch the video, you're probably going to hear this line a lot later, but I'm recording every single one of these to see, you know, how often we get tier 4 blessings and, you know, how often the Emperor's Gift is actually useful to us. So let's check it out. This one was a Devil Claw and no tier 4 blessing. Again, 2 tier 3 blessings. All right, and the stats aren't exactly that great, so you'd probably have to roll something yourself if you wanted to.
You're making it look easy. You know that?
Yeah, fair enough. I guess most people just defended the gate because, I mean, it doesn't bother most people. I suppose for efficiency's sake, you know, the right might be better, but I'm unsure on that. I've always defended the gate and it's never bothered me. Plus, if you're with a Purg Psyker, which usually there is one, everything is roasty toasty. All right, let me run my 1-minute ad break, which I usually have to do every hour. All right, so don't mind me. Oh, listen, players will never tag enemies, even in Damnation. Like, it's crazy. It's very rare that they do. So I don't know why the #1 tip for players is not, please bind your tag and your primary fire to the same button. Or if you don't, make sure you tag every single enemy, because you should. Alright, for those that don't get the ads, don't worry, all we're doing is loading in. Sorry, for those that do get the ads, don't worry, we're just loading in. For those that don't, we'll just load in. So nothing much. As long as you tag, I'm happy, but like so many players don't. And that's the sad thing. I've always explained it to players on my stream. Please, dear Lord, do me one favor. Tag everything or I will slap the shit in front. I will literally slap the shit out of you. Ah, you're Google in the first game. Good to see you, my friend. And I'm happy to see more people enjoying my videos. Yeah, tagging is just too important. It is why, like, every game when I don't see people tagging, I'm like, okay, I have to carry this numbnut through everything. Look at this high intensity shock troop gauntlet, but nobody there. Let's see. Heavy last pistol on Zealot, not really its thing. I mean, it's okay, but the Zealot generally works better with the Shredder and the shotgun. Either the Agrippina or the Cantrail. I know a lot of Zealots favor the Cantrail for some reason. I don't know how to use it myself, but in general, the guns that I've seen the Zealots do well with, and I'm quoting the example of a dude called Hayden. He's one of the best Zealots in Oceania region right now. He uses the Shredder almost exclusively in all the missions I've seen him play, and he wrecks shit with that. So I think that is one of the best ways to go. If you are using the Shredder auto pistol on the Zealot, you are most likely in a very good situation. Agrippina is also a great choice. Being able to shotty them in the face is excellent, but when it comes to the heavy last pistol, it's not really a Zealot weapon. I'm just gonna be honest with that. Yeah, the heavy last pistol is not exactly a Zealot weapon. Some people might like it, but it's more of a veteran weapon, and I've seen mostly veterans use it to good effect. One second, I'm just gonna get... My nose gets stuffy these days. No idea why, because I'm not even opening the window. Ugh. Nothing wrong with that, Swift Bear, but the thing is, right, you don't have a lot of the ways of dealing with like scope sway and stuff, so it can be pretty hard to use it effectively on the Zealot. I've tried it, but basically the time that you waste doing the veteran's job is a problem. So normally now when I go into Damnation, I just trust people to know their job and I just do mine. If they fail, we fail. I don't care. You know, I'd rather we fail overall. All right, here is a full VOD run of the Gun Psyker. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Witness me, ladies and gents, witness me.
It's too cold, too hot, too tired. All you do is complain.
Mechanicus zone. Primary function weapons manufacture.
The door is sealed.
Yeah, so far I've mostly only seen Hayden use it, but I know that in general it's generally accepted as the best possible option. Yeah, if you like the shotgun, you know, go for it as well.
That's you.
On Zell, you know, you should do what makes you guys comfortable. Like, just because I make a recommendation doesn't mean it's the law. And I think that that's also something that a lot of people have to understand. I'm just gonna wait until these guys get in. Again, this is another one of the reasons why I do what I do.
Indeed. Breaching the Iberian.
Oh man.
Indeed.
High intensity of a shock troop gauntlet, that's fine. But
The hound is no more. I concur.
like in runs where we've got no veteran, for example, things can get pretty dicey if your team doesn't know how to deal with range. Even without a veteran, you know, you can't prepare for that eventuality. You should still have your best build because there will be other options.
Out of my head.
So again, I don't use Ascendant Blaze to clear the gunners. I could, but it's more beneficial for me to pop them. And in a twisted sense, it also helps me draw fire because I regenerate off the warp charges. So that's something else players can take into account if needed. Woo!
Right leading path.
Agreed. Red shotgunner. Eliminating targets. Agreed.
Measure's gone. Puny heretics. Catch them all.
Boys coming in.
Okay, he's got it.
Sniper. That ain't good.
Oh, sniper's down there. You see, if they tagged it, I would know where it is.
If we carry on, we're trapped. I concur. Kill shots ready. Indeed.
Shit, that was a trash mob.
Allow me to assist, Roughneck. Calling the wall. Show them
Crap.
how it's done, soldier.
Not tarry, varlets. Proceed to production lines at 1 through 5K.
Hey,
Have you considered growing a backbone? That may help.
My mind is open book. Good, yes?
I'm sure it is, Agra. Fuck you, Trapper. I don't play Zealot. I cannot comment.
You need any?
You leave me no choice. Come on. A commendable shot. Agreed. I won't let you in. I concur.
Oh shit.
Agreed.
This is high intensity shock gauntlet, but remember, my duty is to just help the team slowly. You know, don't panic over what you're doing. That's another thing that a lot of people need to understand. Like, if you generally know there we go. I know that that's a drag gunner. Shit.
I'll aid you, Ogren.
If that's what it takes, my man.
Agreed.
You will not die. Not while I'm here. Power sword style. Let's go.
Indeed.
You guys like my version of the power sword, bitches? Aw, crap. Quickly, get me up. Yep, thank you. That quick reaction speed, I respect it. That was very good. Okay, move. I think people use them because they're mostly for horde control. At least that's what people have told me. I myself was very doubtful of them, but you know, everybody got their own playstyle. I guess that's what they are specifically designed for, in my opinion. You know, I could be wrong, but that's what people be telling me. So I'm assuming that they're using that for that specific purpose. Oh yeah, come on, come on. Now this is a team with full randos, everybody. So, you know, there's no excuse for other people not being able to do the same thing. This high intensity shock troop gauntlet, FYI. All right. So please understand that sometimes it really is a bit of a skill issue, you know. Like none of us trying to be mean or anything. We just understand that the game works in a particular way, and you know, sometimes when you have problems, it's a result of your own issues or your own inexperience with a particular character. Hence why I always encourage people to please watch the streams. Please understand that, you know, things work in a particular way, and more often than not, we as creators will always find the best way to work something. You know, like this GUN PSYKER. I know how it's ideally supposed to work. So even if we don't 100% get those results that we want, oh crap, that was my bad. Thought the burst would have killed it, but apparently not. Now this one, first I do that, and then I unleash the rest. Antax is a beast, but still weaker compared to the power sword. On the veteran. On the zealot, oh my god, it's a beast. My god, like people really underestimate how much that 10% attack speed helps. It's so good. Please fuck off, Trapper. You're not welcome here.
We should refrain from such hearsay, associates.
Good work. Yeah. That's because a lot of people just weren't aware of how it worked. And even creators weren't really aware of how it worked, you know? I don't blame a lot of them folks. We had no clue. You know, we thought we knew our shit. Shit. Yeah. I'm very bad with that, so. Oh crap. There's one sniper over there. Oof. This is no good. Yep. Oh dear. Did they even get me up? Oh no. Okay. Oh shit. I was picked up and went down straight away again. Just in case.
I shall fight again.
Because the veteran's on a shredder. I do respect him. He's a very good veteran, but because he's on a shredder, this is not gonna go very pleasantly. Serious situation time. Oh crap! Oh thank God. Oh come on! That was a dodge! Unfair.
The only answer to this profane life. Reaching into the wall. Surprise coming
Get up, buddy. Love the shredder.
We've neutralized the bomber. Engaging focus fire.
Jesus Christ. How many flamers were there? Three of them. Okay. That explains a lot. Ooh, this is what I live for. Not this time, bitch. Alright, we good. Oh, Infrared, listen. I don't disagree with you, man. I want them to get the console release because I got a lot of fans there. So... But the reason why they're waiting, I think, is because so many things are just straight up not even ready. Not even ready to be done. Crap.
I may not endure this. Indeed. Focus fire.
Hmm. Hey, Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, sorry, we're in an intense situation, guys, so I won't be paying as much attention to chat for a little bit. Oof. Oh crap. Well, I hope he got through because I am not getting through this area. Oof. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Ah, crap. Phew. Yeah. The Augies went down. Usually in this type of situation, unless you can rescue the teammates fast, it's pretty hard. Because you literally cannot afford to die in this game mode. You have to play nearly perfectly. So yeah. Yeah, the bursters need like perfect pushing, so it's annoying. You shouldn't be, that's why I like Scamrid, no matter what you use, right? No matter what you use, the ultimate thing is that, okay, so we just had a high intensity shock trooper gauntlet. We failed because team just wasn't prepared for it. Okay, so this is the third run of the day, no reward. Sorry, I'm recording all this separately so that you know, later on it'll be all good. But this is why, right, when you run Damnation, you have to be perfectly prepared for all scenarios, all situations. If you are not ready to do like extreme work, don't go into Damnation, especially solo queue. And this is the only time where I'll say it's a skill issue, because if you go down even once in a Damnation, you are not prepared. And that's just my honest answer. Going down even once it immediately means that you are not ready. You're not ready for the kind of yeah, that's why if you have a shock psyker, yes, but the thing is, right, you may not get a surge psyker. So if you don't get a surge psyker, what do you do then? In which case you have to be prepared, like I said, for all scenarios, all situations. If you're not ready for it, then it's not something that you should go in there. Yep. If you're doing solo queue, if you ever intend to hit that solo queue button, you should only use builds that have been tested in solo queue. Again, this is why I always tell people, no matter what you follow, no matter what your preferences are, I recommend only following builds that have been tested, i.e. what we've done on this channel, because we test them in the highest intensity situations. Of course, there's some failure, but we literally do the solo queue work, unlike others where they played with friends and like, oh my god, this build is so strong. Like, dude, you're just ripping through them. Like, you can hear that on the videos, but it doesn't teach you the game, because they're playing in a coordinated team where they have other sources of backup, you know? I random into Damnation all the time. I don't mind that, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to physically test, you know, whether or not the builds can make it in area. That's why if you're going in for fun, of course, don't random in, up to you. But for me, when I test, I will random in. And that's the thing, you see, I'm ready for that. And that's why I also can assess and judge like whether or not people are ready. Yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna do Damnation, you do that. You're being very considerate of your team, Scambrid, and that's important. You always do that. By the way, hey Boog, you always want to be ready. You know, you always want to be ready, and that's where you know the big problem is. And crossplay would be very huge, Neri. You know, I'm just catching up on some of the chat that you guys wrote. You know, crossplay would be awesome to have, but realistically, right, the way Fat Shark is right now, I'm telling you guys straight up, okay? Fat Shark right now needs to focus on one thing and one thing only. They need to focus on listening to the player base that they do have. And if they listen to us, they will have a much larger player base. Once they do, they'll have more resources, more money, they can do more things. But if they don't do that, then they're gonna have a problem. You know, some guy just went to my old build and said outdated. I'm like, you don't say. What am I supposed to do that? Content is not the key thing now, because how are they going to do content when they are artificially increasing the game's lifespan with RNG? That's the first thing that needs to stop, guys. Once they stop that, I'm going to tell you, it'll be a great situation. The first thing they need to do is fix that. Once they fix that, they're all good.
Where their tanks come from, let alone how they're made.
That's why as a veteran, right, you have to, if you're clearing shooters, you have to be very, very fast. If you're not like quickscope level of gameplay, very, very hard. You can watch some of the times that I play veteran, but yeah, I usually am very, very fast with the aiming. You have to be able to instantly aim, sight, kill, and then move on. Whatever weapon you're using. You want to use shoddy, you can use shoddy. You can use any kind of weapon in the game, but you need to do your job. That's all. Lol. Witness me brought a shredder last time. Now he's bringing a proper bolter. I like that. But this is low intensity. See this, okay, so this is one example of very, very imperfect positioning. You see that location there? That's where a melee character should be standing at all times. Because if a melee character does not stand there, alright, and hordes drop in on you, problem. So they should never let a ranged character do that, but I had to because there was no choice. Also, pro tip, if your Psyker is out in front, alright, do not ever, ever move creatures away from me. Do not ever do that. If you have a knockback on your stuff, okay, don't. Because if you do that, then I cannot effectively kill him. And that's worse for everybody, alright? The Psyker, especially with an Elyssi or Deimos, has some of the most insane damage, alright? Whether it's a money issue or a manpower issue, it doesn't matter, but what they need to do is they need to do things that players need. So the faster they get our stuff done, i.e. the faster they unlock our shit so we're not locked in anymore, like if they make all these changes for their player base, there will be more player base because it will prove that they're hearing us out, they're addressing our concerns. If they do things to artificially increase the grind, players are not stupid. We know why the developers are doing this, and we're calling them out and they're bullshit already. Alright, the funny thing is, right, and I'll talk about this in my video tomorrow, not tonight. Alright, but tomorrow's video, very simple. I will be explaining that, hey, did you know that most of the reviews, negative reviews on Steam, even though they say that they're giving up on the game or don't recommend it, they actually say that the core gameplay loop is fun. What they have a problem with is RNG. This is not good. Alright. They want a really weird grind in this game, but that is not helpful to their game. Okay? What they should be doing is focusing on one thing and one thing only. And that is listening to their player base, because this game, alright, they may take this as an insult, maybe they'll even rescind my partnership, but I'm just going to say it openly. We don't want this game to be Vermintide 2, because Vermintide 2 is not a success, okay? Vermintide 2 is a 6K player game. That is a low-ass standard. Sure, it's fun. People will come back to it every now and again. But is that really what we want? We want a game that just released to have 6,000 players. No. No. Okay, when 10-year-old games, 12-year-old games can have 19, 20, 30K, you know, and that's at the low end of the spectrum. No, no, no. We want this game to be the greatest in history. At least that's the way that I do my professional stuff. Whenever I'm partnered, I try to make the game as great as possible in whatever capacity I can. All right, that's my professional standard. Right now, I'm going to tell you what I want to see for this game. For this game, 110%. What I'm going to tell people is that, look, I want to see this game at the highest possible numbers. And if it's going to be at the highest possible numbers, they need to listen to their players. Best PvE horde game? No. Left 4 Dead 2 has more players. Deep Rock Galactic has far more players. Same type of gameplay. Same type of gameplay. So no, Vermintide 2 is far from the best. Vermintide 2, and again, I don't care if the Vermintide 2 players, you know, get mad at me for saying this, but I'm sorry. That game is, by all intents and purposes, a low standard. It is ineffective. It was, you know, most of the content creators left because they couldn't even make any money on that game. Alright, and I heard this directly from the mouth of a Vermintide content creator. As long as, once there's no profit, people will move on. Alright? A lot of the games that I plan on partnering with are only releasing Q3 or Q2 of 2023, so I'm not on them right now. But once they're out, my time's gonna get cut on Darktide because, quite frankly, there's not enough money in it. Unless the player count gets to about 10, 20k, it's not effective. And Vermintide 2 is not a good standard because Vermintide 2, unfortunately, no matter how much people love it, was not standard. Oh, absolutely though. But Jagex is making tons of money from other stuff, and old school RuneScape has a huge player base, FYI. Don't forget, old school RuneScape charges membership, which they make a lot of money on. So it is all about player base, unfortunately. The best games have the largest player bases. There is no denying that. It is 110% all about player bases, because guess what? No player base means no content creators. Because what are the content creators going to do? They're not going to get a lot of viewership on their videos. Let's be real about that. Even pure Warhammer content creators, in general, they will play other Warhammer games as well. Or they'll build their channel around a lot of other stuff. I've not seen a single channel that is solely built off of one thing having massive viewership, the same as, like, for example, Blizzard partners, Blizzard Overwatch streamers who are like at 500, 400k per video, you know? Yeah, exactly. That's why it's, but a shit ton of people play it though. That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Player base is the core for any live service game. So once there's no player base, there's no content creators either. You see, that's the issue that I'm saying. The writing is on the wall. I'm not saying it's doom and gloom, but this game has a lot of competition. Diablo has practically moved to pure live service model. All right, except like same as Darktide, they're charging, and then after that, you know, they'll have a live service. Diablo 4 was always like that in terms of Diablo 3, but now that they've gone even more MMO, like, they're gonna see so many players interested in that, because an MMORPG Diablo is what we want. It's what players have wanted, you know? So I think that actually is, as ironic as it sounds, I actually really love McDonald's burgers. They're my favorite. I fucking love McDonald's burgers. I've gone to like several of the gourmet burger places, but nothing beats a fucking Big Mac. I don't know why. They got some kind of addictive stuff in that, man. I always eat that. Yeah, basically, like, it's easy for content creators to make a living off one game, but once the numbers dip, they have to move on. And that's why I learned early on that it's very dangerous to build your channel around like one game, which is the sad thing, man. I would love to stay only as a Darktide creator. Like, absolutely. I love Fat Shark and this, but let's be real. Let's be so real, man. Can't do that because I got a family to feed off my content creation. And that's why I've actually gotten multiple channels going, because I know that I can't just feed my family off one right now. Where I've actually got multiple projects going on at the same time, in addition to my music, so I've got multiple revenue sources to feed my family, you know? Darktide is just not rewarding. It's always going to have that core player base young. Like, it's like Vermintide has proven that. They're always going to have like a lovely 4, 5k numbers, but is that really what we want? 4 or 5k people, you know? Dude, so many times Warframe has been brought up and suggested. Mid-mission interruptions have all been suggested from Warframe. Like, practically the same thing as like Stalker or whatever his name is. Like, we could have some systems like that in this game to make it so interesting. They don't have to limit themselves just to their Vermintide 2 experience. We have a lot as players. We have a lot to share with the devs if they're willing to listen. And that's the thing. They need to be willing to listen, you know?
Actually, Stalker is the faction.
Whatever, man. You get what I mean.
Yeah, it's
And listen,
Shadow.
Fat Shark made money off Vermintide. They did. But they made Darktide because they thought they were going to capitalize on the same thing. But again, you don't really want a live service game to end up with only XYZ number of players. You don't want to have to give a game away for free. And you know what? Compared to Darktide, Vermintide 2 has plenty of free ways to earn cool drip. So, although they can earn off the DLC and earn off this and that, they aren't actually going to be earning that much as the years go on. They will mostly earn from new players coming in, but are new players even going to come in right now? That's the issue. See? Right now, what I'm looking at is YouTubers, other YouTubers, you know, the ones that I hate, the ones who are buying all that viewership up and stuff like that. They're doing all that to make it seem like their Darktide content's popping off, but yet, what do they say in their videos? I don't recommend it right now. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You know, if you're gonna fake your views and try to make it seem like people give a shit about your Darktide content, then why are you telling people not to buy the game? Tell everybody to buy the game. You know, but I guess it's because they don't want their shitty rep to tank even further. You know, but rather than giving suggestions for positive change, these guys are hyenas. These guys are the type of people that I absolutely dislike in this industry because they're vultures. You know, they're using this game. They don't care about you or the game itself. I'm different. I care about you guys. I want you guys to have a good experience, and I care about the company I work with. Because at the end of the day, although I am probably the most profit hungry out of all the YouTubers, I do give a shit. I will always, you know, operate to the best of my professional skill level when doing anything. $40K is a niche though, that's the problem. Like, they might try this game out, but are they gonna stay? Are they really gonna consume the cosmetics? You see, my goal here is to maximize profit. If I want to maximize profit for this company, then I want every player to not only buy the game, but buy all the cosmetics, every single bit of drip. They're not gonna do that if the game itself doesn't keep improving and doesn't keep listening to player feedback. You see, so once they get that system right, and they learn, you know, that hey, you know, by listening to players, giving them what they want, we're actually going to do well, you know, they'll be on their way. I have no doubt this game has the potential to double, triple, quadruple their numbers easily. But they need to start by listening to us. Not me. Us. All of us. Dude, Space Marine 2 is going to be competition. 40K players are fickle. Exactly also why, by the way, Starlight, a lot of people ask for mission agency, like, let me choose whatever mission. The exact reason why we can't is because there aren't enough players. Especially in regions like Oceania, they cannot do that. Oh, dude, Young, I am more motivated to make them money because when they make money, I make money. The more players there are here, the more my content makes money, bro. I am motivated by profit. Money is the only thing on my mind. I do not... Like, people can say what they want to say about me, but I'll tell you one thing. Nothing motivates me other than money. Hell, I'll play whatever game people want, as long as I'm paid. You pay me, I'll play whatever game you want. You know, if I'm paid my hourly rate, hell yeah. So money is all that I care about. Legit. And again, I don't give a shit how people take that. I don't give a shit how people, you know, react to that. It's about money for me. As long as there's money, I'm happy. No money, I'm not happy. Alright? So, I am always motivated by profit. Profit is my motivation.
It's like the Corpus faction in Warframe.
The what?
The Corpus faction in Warframe.
Corpus, my favorite faction. Corpus is my faction, bro. I am a part of the Corpus. Okay?
For profit.
In Dota 2, you know who I gel with the most? The Alchemist. Why? Because he says for the highest bidder. And that's all that matters to me. Who's the highest bidder right now? Yeah, serious. People can think what they want of me, but listen. I'm an honest man. I fight for money. That's kind of the thing, you see. If the devs prove that they don't care about money, then Space Marine 2 is coming out, Diablo 4 is coming out, Synced is coming out. I'm going to apply as a content creator for Synced as well. I've also got several applications that I've put in. I'm constantly putting in applications for games and partnerships. So... for games that I actually want to work with, though, I do have to admit that. I don't just apply for everything. Although sometimes it may seem like, wait, no. There are some games I won't touch, like Battle Royales, fighting games. I can't touch those. But I generally do apply for a lot of stuff. What game do I actually enjoy? If I had to say enjoy, actually Overwatch 2. If we take money out of it. I don't play it because there's no money in it for me. The Blizzard partners have that conquered, so I play it for fun with my friends, just to get salty and rank up, but beyond that, I don't actually play it. Also, does this Stevo guy actually using 2 Wound Curios? Like, dude, homie has 5 wound... Oh, he's using 3 Wound Curios. Bro. I catch any of you using 3 Wound Curios, I will literally murder you and your whole family. Okay? Just remember that.
Whoa.
You use 3 Wound Curios, alright? You're gonna see me at your bedside in the night. And then you'll just hear a whisper saying, why'd you use 3 Wound Curios? Okay? I'll whisper that in your ear. And I'll show up in the mirror in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, and then you just see me looking at you in the mirror, and I'll whisper again, "Why'd you use 3 wound curios, buddy?" Okay, I'll haunt your ass. Catch any of you all doing that, I'll haunt you. I will haunt your punk ass. Sigma Minors 33. Dude, you show up with triple wound curios, revolver, and shovel, alright? I will crawl out of your computer and kill you. Homie using plasma gun as is, man. He ain't showing us the power of shit. But granted, it's just a low intensity hunting ground, so it's all good. Ooh.
Indeed.
Hey, listen, I'm up for any challenge. You know, I will happily carry you through missions if I'm paid. As long as I'm paid, anything is possible. Remember, you can get anything you desire so long as you pay my price. Discounts not applicable. Lol. Exercise is good for your joints. Do staff only melee run? Sure, if I'm paid. But I cannot do something that will also be dishonorable and impact upon other players. So, I'd have to do it solo. And sure, I'll do it. I'll fail very quickly, but I'll do it. You get exactly what you pay for. So if you're alright with seeing me run for 5 minutes into, like, and I could do it on, like, level 1 difficulty, I reckon. Ah, no. I need my body function, so I ain't selling any part of my body. I think they don't really have a means of doing events right now, because although they can do events in Vermintide, their base game here is nowhere near as ready. So I'm pretty sure that that's the reason why, at least as far as I can tell. That appears to be the current reason. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some events like later on in the game. That's not right now, you know? Well, because, and you know, again, I love y'all Vermintide people, but it's because they knew they could trust the Vermintide 2 people to play. Because their fans are their fans, no matter what, you know, the fans are always gonna be here. And that's the problem. Sometimes, you know, your fans are not always the best thing for you. Sometimes, honestly, It's my haters that drive me forward. Mostly because I hate their guts so much that I really want to show them that, you know, I can beat them. But at the same time, sometimes the haters are the best thing for you. Because they're going to tell you shit like it is. And I think that that can sometimes be very valuable. Hey, my gun's reserves are 420. Oh yeah. That's the way. Oh, I'm on fire. Readying Omicron multi-synthesation. I'm on the Psyker Rum Panda. This is a gun Psyker. But I still use the power sword, dude. If you look at my video, the best replacement for the power sword is the power sword. Already did a video on that. Exactly, so... Well, if you heard the last pistol is pretty good, it's because I am the original creator of the last pistol build. Again, maybe some others stole my content, but if you actually look far back enough, I was the first one to actually do up the last pistol. Which is da-da-da on my channel, so you can use that if you want. The last pistol is pretty good, for sure. But whether or not... I mean, right now the shotgun is kind of the hot weapon. That's literally my favorite on the veterans, 110%. The shotgun is the jam. 1 second, guys. Let me do the recording. Okay, we just won another damnation mission. It was low intensity with hunting ground hounds. We did get a gold weapon. All right, I didn't hit the record button fast enough, but what I'm going to show you guys is what we actually got. So it was a trauma Purg Staff. Let's go see whether or not this has a tier 4 blessing. For those that don't know, who are on stream. Oh, I finally got Surge for this trauma staff. 2 shots on critical hit, but it doesn't benefit this weapon. But hey, finally seen a Surge blessing. Nice. All right. So this one was all right. This one was all right. Okay, I'm going to go turn that in. The Recon Mark 6. You talk about the Recon last gun? It is shit. If you ever use the Recon last gun in Damnation, I will literally reach through the computer and slap you. If you're talking about veteran. If you're talking about the Psyker, yes. Recon last gun gun Psyker is about the same level as Shredder pistol, but the reason why people don't use it is that the Recon last gun right now suffered a major nerf. So even the Mark 6 suffered a nerf because of the Infernus. Infernus indirectly suffered a nerf from the, from the Flamer nerf, because the DOTs were all reduced, so actually it does a lot less damage now, which is why the Shredder Gunpsyker is the superior one. The Infernus one unfortunately got janked, so there's that. Yeah, Surge you want it on the Void Strike staff. I don't want it on this one. I want it on the Void Strike. That's where I need it to be, you know? So I'm kind of annoyed that it's not there. Yeah, the Recon one requires a lot of ammo. So without Infernus being at top tier right now, it's struggling. It's struggling. I'll just be real and honest about that. It's struggling. So yeah, not exactly 100% the best situation. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? It's time for me to do. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually just gonna go get myself a very nice. I am going to go get myself a very nice Shredder auto pistol. Or should I go for Deimos? I do kind of want to try and roll Slaughterer 4. Decisions. Hey, what's up, Zaid? Okay, let's try and roll a Deimos. First target's kind of shit. Oh wow, no. Double no. Triple no. Quad no. No Manjaro. Actually, that one was quite okay. Although the first target's a bit shit. Because this, well, this one is 80% first target though. For this one, the first target is super important. Ah, you know what? I'll just roll some more. Who cares? Let me get rid of these and I'll roll more. Specifically the Agrippina. If you use any other shotgun, Captain Rum Panda, it's gonna be the worst time of your life, and everybody will hate you. If you walk into Damnation with that Cantrail shotgun, I think everybody will personally murder you. They will look at you and say, this man, okay, I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna kill everybody you love. I'm gonna murder everyone around you. Okay, so I hope you're prepared. I hope you're prepared, buddy. 'Cause that's what's gonna happen. So just be a bit careful with that one, okay? You should quit Dauntless, dude. Dauntless is a piece of shit, man. The devs there are racist, bro. I already don't stream that game anymore. If you want proof that the devs are racist, I can show it to you. Let me see if my bot will do it. But yeah, if you want to play Dauntless, play it. But don't ever give them a single cent for your money, okay? Please don't. Because they are racist towards Asians. So if you respect an Asian man like me, don't give the devs any of your money for Dauntless. For Darktide, it's okay. Oh my god, the stats are good, but first target 54. Fuck you. Hey! Okay, this one's better. Oh, but 68 finesse. Fuck. It needs to be above 75. Try again. I don't care. I mean, I'm just rolling for blessings, but still, I want good stats. No! Let's gamble all my order dockets. Yeah, that's okay then. Play it if you want. Like I said, the devs are racist towards Asians, so I'm really not interested in supporting them. Wow, this is pretty close. Okay, fine. We'll just use this one. It's got a slightly better single target than I had before anyway, so. Because without the high finesse, right, it's just not as worth it. Sag. You should. Don't bother playing Dawn. It's a piece of shit game. Like, I only post the videos on my second channel because my fans still want me to post content, but I hate the devs so much. Oh my god, Boog. You can't just say shit like that. You can't re-roll the stats on your newborn child. No. Shh. Let's not talk about things that may offend some people out there. You can talk that shit in private with me, homie. No. Let's not go down that road, man. This Boog. I know, right? Darktide RNG at its finest. All right, let's roll some stats. But first, let me go open up my window for a sec. It's starting to get too heated in my room. Okay. I can certainly say the Fat Shark devs do not hate you, they're just scared. They're scared that people are gonna ditch their game, man. And I understand why. Oh my god, riposte. Wow, look at these shit blessings, guys. Wasted all those ordo dockets and resources. Boo. Oh, doesn't matter. We'll go surrender. We'll go surrender this one. Like I said, not that I care, but already have a good blessing, but still. Boo, going back to GUN PSYKER. Boo. Yep, I just rolled for a shit weapon. Guys, boo. Boo, my weapon was shit. Boo. Oh well. Next, I'll roll a Shredder auto pistol. Okay. I can't overheat my room because then my PC will explode, man. Okay, let me very quickly run the 1-minute ad break because it's the second hour stream, and we do it every hour to make sure that, you know, YouTube doesn't give us the random ads. But you know, I think this is the highest viewership I've ever gotten in a couple of days, so it's pretty nice. Hang on, give me a sec. Texting my girl. So it's nice to see more and more people interested in my content. Thank you guys very much. Alright, this channel is growing thanks to you guys.
Yep.
Delete a random god roll upon a $75 donation. Sorry, $100 minimum, but I do it. I would do it. I would do it. I can sacrifice a god roll. If somebody donated me $100, I'll just donate. I can delete a god roll easy. No problemo.
Man, I already spent 9 hours on Code Vein.
Mm-hmm.
My god.
Alright. The main is gonna be hitting Damnation with gray items, but with actual money in his pocket. Lol, right? I'ma go straight into Damnation, and I'ma just you know, show people that, hey, you know, I'm rich.
I'm rich, bitch. Money.
Oh yeah, I always type Godspeed. Damnation run with Guitar Hero controller. If somebody buys me the controller and sets it up for me, because I have no idea how to do that shit on a PC. But yeah, sure. I'll do a Damnation run. I don't have to pass, right? If somebody does all that and donates, I'll do it. Oh, sure. Anything you want. As long as it's set up for me on my behalf, because I've got no idea how to do that. And as long as I'm paid.
Oh, it'd be a good learning opportunity.
Nope. Anyway, Captain Rum Panda, here you go. Just take my shotgun video with you. And the link to the VOD for the shotgun video is in the description of the video itself. So here you go. Enjoy. This will explain everything you need to know. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoyers Maximus. My next thing that I'm gonna roll is definitely gonna be a new shutter auto pistol. No problemo. Happy to help, Mr. Rampanda. Always happy to help my audience. It is the way. It is the way. Okay, let's go. Time to rock and roll. YouTube finally popped the ad onto my phone. Okay. Alright, let me do that. Of course, Zaid. My stream timings, check the description of this stream video. Always listed there, man. Every bit of information you need, I've listed it somewhere. Oh, I have that skin.
Eliminate the infestation. The Omnissiah calls you to this duty.
But it looks way better on ladies. That particular skin on a male psyker, it looks weird as fuck. It's like a legit witch skin anyway. But you know, I really gotta thank you guys. Thank you for helping me achieve the highest viewership we've seen since launch. At launch time, I was getting like 70, 80 people in my stream. And then it dropped off to like 10, 20. But now things are finally improving again. You know, finally seeing more than 24 people in the stream. That's really nice. So thank you guys for hanging out with the #1 Darktide partner, okay? I will be your #1. I will fight for you. This is my campaign slogan. I will fight for you. Where is my IP address? Who knows?
There is a strange feeling to this place.
Proceed to supply elevator 91D guards. Do not tarry.
Right? The Zelly's wearing the Repentia face mask is so wild.
Emperor, guide me.
Zaid here trying to hack my address, bro. Low intensity. But if you're asking what country I'm in, I am from Australia.
Agreed.
The down under.
Yes, I'm part of the Underdown.
Yes, the down.
A frontal assault. Without backup. Why am I not surprised?
A grand edifice, but the wheels of industry grind us all to offal.
Finally, justice for its victims.
Smacked.
Proper neutralized.
Giving them the power sword treatment. Hey, it's Google.
What?
Rando Damnation matchmaking bingo card. Oh, if you can come up with one while watching me, I'll play it. Did we encounter some guy? Oh shit.
I sense a blade soul.
Progress through autonomous resource allocation planets.
You know that even with a literal like 1 volume on your thingy, you count as a viewer, so you can turn me down anytime you need, ladies and gents.
Like, yeah, otherwise I'll be hearing robot.
Yes. This homie hangs out with me.
I would hear myself as well. Oh my god.
Yes. Get eaten by the beast of Nurgle. Can I refuse? Because I don't want that. I will not accept things that, you know, literally gimp my team. Because I have to be professional. I'm a professional. Well, technically people have been complaining that the Ascendant Blaze was nerfed. I don't know if they're spamming Ascendant Blaze, they might feel that way, but so far I've been playing it all night, clearing damnation runs. Although granted, it's mostly low intensity tonight because I don't know why the others aren't turning up. And the one time that the high intensity did turn up, the team couldn't even handle it. But
Med station.
I'm just not seeing any problems with the Gun Psyker at all.
Wait, a real question.
Yes.
How do Nurgles reproduce?
so,
Huh?
but I'm not so sure.
I don't think they do. I think they just turn into demons.
Do not worry.
Or sludge.
No. Then how did Papa Nurgle get birthed?
Oh, did Papa Nurgle get what?
Birthed.
He's no, of course not. Nurgle's just a psychic entity, dude. He just existed. He was just brought into existence from human emotion. Well, human, Eldari emotion, all the other kind of thing. The Chaos Gods were like effectively murder-fucked into existence, so there's that.
Generous colleague.
That was me being very, very unprofessional there. Actually getting pulled by a trapper into a horde. But the team is good enough to handle it. Dude, that hound was like going hardcore into the space program, man. I guess it's time to kill you. I hit something with the brain burst, but I couldn't tell what it was. And it didn't die. Oh, maybe it was the Tox Flamer. The new power sword taught me a lot about the Illicy. It means charge up once and slap people. Yeah, you can have 3 Ogrins on the same team. Easy.
Yes, beloved, I'd like to know
Well,
more
the
about
players in Oceania are pretty damn skilled. That's why Clay...
Will she?
So be it. I have been operative for 390
Nah, I got that JoJo feeling now that the window's open.
I have been angry for most of them.
Every cold you catch is a blessing from the grandfather. Truffles will get a lot of blessings when he goes into prison. Right?
Sure.
Don't drink the tukong water, man. This game looks a lot like Valorant. Thankfully, it is nothing like Valorant. Right, my seat is a patio chair. I still don't have a gaming chair yet. Like I
Chair's best chair.
I can set up a donation pool for it. I mean, yes, plastic chair is awesome. You know, I'm very motivated in this chair, but I just don't want to yet because there's still so many games I have to get. So I'm saving my money for the games first. Like once I meet my Jedi Survivor goal, maybe I'll think about getting a gaming chair after that. But I want to hit my Jedi Survivor goal first, because that'll really help. Because it's a game that I'm genuinely interested in playing. So even if I make no money from the content, I want to play.
By EA? Is it by EA?
Yes, but it's good because it's the only one of the few good ones. Because the first one was really good.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I should have brain bursted that freaking crusher, but I just really wanted to melee it. Sometimes it's so like in the low intensities where I know like I just don't give a shit. I just really want to go in sometimes and melee shit. I just can't resist.
A place to tend our wounds.
I just strike him down through the staircase. Bang. I have a feeling that Okie is running for me. That beauty. Lol, kited. Kited and failed. Right, Gunner, no. No, bad drag gunner. Don't touch my team. Double bad drag gunner. Surprise! Tracer here.
Right.
Cheers, love. Cavalry's arrived. See you later, Zaid. Wee. Oh, I missed that down, man, too. Nah, my good gaming chairs just should not hurt if you sit in it for a while. But, you know, that's why I'm going to get a really good one. But it's going to be like, what, $600 or something? So, can't afford it right now.
That's if you don't sit like a croissant.
You are a croissant. You were born a croissant.
Return to croissant.
Initiating crowd control.
That sounds legitimately like something you would do.
Ammunition! Ammo!
Yes, give me your ammo. I deserve the ammo. Why? Because I'm your Lord and Savior. So I will claim this ammo.
What are you, the ugly lord?
I am born as Lord. They call me the Gourd. Occasionally I get bored. Ha! Ha! Just kidding, I'm not exploding. They think I am, but I'm not. Hey, Arcas, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for catching one of my streams. I stream here at the same time every day, so you can literally catch me at the same time every day. Occasionally, Occasionally, I'll stream at a different time, but it's very rare. If I do, it's usually Saturday, because now that my auntie's back in the country, the fam spends time together every Saturday. Oh, I want to compete with the Zealot.
Everything's fallen into decay. Then again, everything always does.
Smells bad too.
Nice, Colton. I hope you get a good one, man. I have a gaming chair in Singapore, but I moved to Australia to take care of some business, so I don't have a lot of stuff that I had in Singapore. Like my dual screen setup, all that's gone. You know, so I gotta be a bit careful. But I've learned to make do with a lot of things. Like I learned to use my phone for chat, so I'm okay on that. But a gaming chair I think would be the biggest expense, so I'm trying to hold off on it. I might set up a 2-month goal for that. So that'll be the next big thing. But I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna prioritize games first. Ah. Yes, beloved, it was angry, wasn't it? Beast of Dogeldor. A beast of Kurgle. No, wait. I'll mag dump this fucker. If I can. Just trying to get to a safe. Yep. Just don't make me clean up your mess again.
Try to remain professional, Zealot.
No problem, man. I'm here to show people how to actually play the Psyker. I've been playing Psyker since open beta, man. Now, I can't teach you how to play Zealot or Ogryn. I don't even play those. But Veteran and Psyker, that's my jam. Ain't nobody better than me. That's why they call me Zul'jin. Yeah, Zul'jin was king of the trolls. Nobody better than him. Oh, the horde. Let me take care of this Mark III Power sword style. Woo! Oh man, by the time I even unleashed my Ascendant Blaze, it wasn't even necessary. Sad on the inside.
Enemy outside.
Sad on the inside, outside, and in between too.
What? In between what?
My ass cheeks.
Yes, it works.
Oh,
Why? I can't have sad ass cheeks. Teach us how to play Revolver Psycho? Sure, sure. My hourly rate is $25 per hour, young. So as long as I'm paid, sure. Psycho, Revolver Psycho, no problem. Easy. Easy, as long as I'm paid.
We'll do better to work as a team.
Me am's paid? Me's can do.
Never thought I'd see these engines still.
Me am's not paid. Cannot do. Share my wisdom, robot of the lake. My wisdom is available for money. As long as you have money, I will do whatever you ask of me. This is the wisdom of many, 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 many hoes that I learned from. Specifically OnlyFans.
some of money.
This is the wisdom of hoes, bitty. Oh.
The trapper is neutralized.
I love how that Doge just like kind of stood there after it got confused. It was like, it got shocked and I was like, I think I'll just stand here for a bit. I'm confused about life. My existence is confuzzled.
Call him Confucius.
Confucius said, don't get confused, bitch.
Demonic tissue abundance in decline.
You teach me $1,000, but nah, man, $1,000, that's too unfair. My hourly rate is very fair, $25 per hour. Very cheap.
Destroy the demonic matter.
$1,000 for lifetime.
350. Oh no.
Threats neutralized.
Where the hell was I getting shot from? Right. Expected as much.
Do not worry, machine. I free you.
Why are you not angry? I'm a ghost.
Revolver build. Okay, young. All right. Fine. You did it. Well, you're gonna get a wrap first, but okay, sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, he did it. Step 1, select range. Oh, Lord. Okay. Now, listen. He paid for it. He's getting it, homie. I should have a revolver somewhere.
I concur.
Sniper is enemy.
It would, I think, in my opinion, it would be roughly the same as this, but just that I might not use Ascendant Blaze. I might just straight up use Kinetic Barrage, but we'll have to see. Like, that's the way I'd run it, I reckon. I'll give it a try after this. I'll have to see if I have a decent revolver, though. I should have one. You don't control me. You don't. Also, the reloading is going to be a hilarious problem. Like, I swear to God.
It's called skill, Zealot.
I mean, okay, look. I'm gonna be honest with you. It will work in the sense that it's not gonna be horrifying, but is it as efficient as the Shredder? Fuck no, bro. Anyone using the revolver is a fucking moron. I mean, compared to anyone who would use the thing, but does it work? Yes. Essentially it does. Like it's just not efficient. You see, there's kind of a difference between working and efficient. A lot of things can work, but be very inefficient. The plasma gun is one of those, because effectively you'd be dependent on your team to do a lot of stuff that normally you would be able to handle. Also, the ammo drain is pretty darn fantastic. So again, not exactly my favorite style. But it is absolutely possible to make it work. Absolutely.
Acceptable performance, a temporary victory, but pertinent.
Thoughts now. Time to go.
Okay. 我们快点走了。Also, I feel so bad. I didn't actually hear Truffles leaving until he said bye. But why the hell did he go so early? Homie, like, did you, oh, it's 12. Well, he's trying to sleep early before he goes to prison. Okay. Okay, another low intensity was completed. 22 minutes. We just got a gold, and now my entire chat is asking me to play a Revolver GUN PSYKER, which I'm not really enthused about, but I'm gonna do it. But let's go see what we got. I think it's a combat axe. It was gold as well, so this was another gold drop. Thankfully we haven't had a non-gold drop. Let's go see whether it has a tier 4 blessing, and you know, let's carry on finding out. Let's carry on finding out. By the way, GG Google. Okay. It doesn't have a tier 4 blessing, so it's got great stats, but nani tateru kana? What am I supposed to do here? But I'm gonna keep it because that actually has really good stats. All right. Now before we go on, all right. I'm actually gonna make this happen. So first of all, my trauma build can go to hell because nobody likes the trauma staff anyway. It's a piece of crap. Let me see. Do I even have a revolver? 我有还是没有? I don't even own a revolver, guys. I don't even own a revolver. Fuck. Shit. I have to roll a revolver. Okay. Wait. I'll go roll a revolver. If you like the trauma staff, okay, I'll give you a thumb. Here's a thumb for you. You may have this thumb. Some people like many thumbs, but this one is mine. Here's a thumb for you. Shit, there's no revolver in the store either. Fuck! Fuck! Okay, let's roll a revolver. Let's roll a fucking shitty revolver. Oh yeah. Yeah, none of the breakpoints will hit. But I mean, listen, I was given the challenge. I'm gonna do it. Hey, practically god rolled. Okay, Sungbo. This will be good enough. Damage, crit bonus. Yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Now, let me go waste all my plasteel and shit on this. Alright. This is the kind of shit that you guys, that we should always do on stream. Yep, it's a solid roll. Sprint efficiency. Do not need. Crushing roulette 3. Okay. Okay, let's see the river. Oh god, Poxwalkers. Come on. Come on, I needed elite damage on that. Hand cannon, rending on critical hit. Yeah, that's pretty okay. I'll change the sprint efficiency. Fine item, change sprint efficiency. I need
And what do we have here?
get fat sharked. I'm gonna need the not flak armored, what is it? I need the elite killer one. Oh, if I could unlock this other one, I would have kept flak armored. Fuck! Alright.
I trust you are pleased, Varlet. Interesting. Praise the Omnissiah. Our prayers have been answered. The machine god is most generous. It is done. The machine god is most generous. A new marvel is awoken.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep the flak armor. Never mind. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, now build wise. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's go. Let's go. But first, all right. Let me pray to the God Emperor. Please protect me from all that I've done. Okay, Young, here we go. This is what you asked for. Damnation, random Q, Gun Psyker. Let's go. Revolver, Gun Psyker. Okay, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I don't know. Let's go find out. I know nothing about this. You expect domination. I try la, bro. I can la, I try la, okay? No. Listen. We're not gonna tell him, okay? Don't any of you squeal. Okay, none of y'all squeal to these guys, okay? No, we ain't telling them shit. Okay, no. Okay, we ain't telling them shit. But I'm gonna concentrate now. Okay? I'm gonna concentrate. Let's go. I was paid for this. And remember, money makes me very motivated. Woo. I'm ready. Woo. Huh? Why do I have a staff?
Would that this place had been better
Oh
maintained.
my god. Huh? Did I go to the wrong build? So sorry guys, I'm gonna have to leave this mission. Well, those guys got saved. No, I have a staff for some reason. Sorry, I think my loadout didn't change. Let me rechange it back. I'll load in again. If I don't get those teammates, then those guys got saved. I was gonna ruin the day. Shit. I do have 90. I mean, come on, this is a PvE game. I do have about 96% accuracy. Actually, I have 100% accuracy. It's a PvE game. I never miss. If it was Overwatch, my accuracy is around like 40-50% because moving targets are hella hard to hit. But this game, easy. Okay, wait. Oh my god, why is the trauma stat there? Okay, this is the revolver we got earlier. So I sincerely apologize. I did not expect that to happen. Okay, we're ready now. My apologies. 对不起. Okay, let's go again. Let's see who's gonna get the gun psycho with the revolver. The game was trying to save my build. The game changed my loadout? No, this is the correct loadout. Oh, you mean the staff? Yeah. the game was trying to save my ass, but you know, the game knows Revolver Psycho sucks. Listen, the game can go suck a dick because I was paid. As long as I'm paid, I will do anything. Okay, listen, I will do anything for money. Just so you know, I have no standards. I will do anything for money. Oh fuck, it's low intensity. I've got no teammates. Okay, let's see if I get teammates. The Emperor said no. I know, right? I think the Emperor is like, no, you can't play a Gun Psyker. You can't play a Revolver Psyker. No, you're not allowed to do this shit. Yes, pretty much anything. Dance on camera, sure. As if I'm paid. If I'm paid, I'ma do my crappy wiggle sexy dance. Okay, no problem. Like I said, anything, bro. Anything goes. I love money. Money is the one thing I love more than anything in life, other than my wife and my parents. But then, third is money. Okay. But remember, you must never love money more than your wife or your parents. If you do, I will personally show up beside your bed at night. And I will question you on this. I may also come out of your computer. Shit. You really made a bingo card? Alright. Am I really gonna have no teammates? Okay, let's wait 1 minute to see if anyone joins in. Dude, even if it's low intensity, I cannot do damnation by myself. That is not happening. No way, man. Listen, Young, if you want to see this, I will try and just get murked straight away. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Solo, no teammates. Okay, let's go. I try until maybe one person shows up. Hey, wait, I have a teammate. Yes, I have a teammate. Okay, we have a teammate. One teammate. I'm sorry, other Psyker. You are about to suffer the worst. The worst moment of your life, bro.
Nice to be with it.
Practically a melee psyker. Cataclysms true soloed. Twitch 200% easy. Lol. Listen, listen. I'm not one of those players, okay?
Just like everywhere.
This is the worst idea.
Remember to work together. Our foes are many. We are few.
So the idea behind this is that basically you BB until you run out of until you max out your charges, and then you do that. But it didn't kill the fucker.
I conquer.
Wait. I can do this. I can definitely do this. I would love to. If I can.
Initiating crowd control. You section.
Okay, my 6 warp stack's almost here.
This seems a serious injury. The bomber is dead. Jump, bomber!
It is the saddest little pea shooter, but I said I'd do it, so I'm gonna do it. Like I said, for the highest bidder, my man. For the highest bidder.
Engaging critical target.
Excessive force authorized.
The gun, though, is just a supplement, which is kind of the thing. Dude, I got a headshot and it didn't even die. Bro. What the fuck? It took me 4 shots to even try. What the hell? This gun sucks goat balls, man. I think unless you get lucky with a crit, it's gonna...
I conquer.
Dude, it took me everything to do that. Nani the fuck? How does anyone even stand by this? Are they just playing Heresy or something? This is so bad. I'm gonna waste my time reloading. Like, yo, homie. Who even said that the Revolver gun psycho was fucking viable?
Reaching into the wall. You leave me no choice.
Like, yo, this is so bad. Why did anyone in the game even think this was a great idea? Like I'm actually legit not kidding. Some people have actually said that, you know, Revolver Psyker's a great idea. I'm like, no.
It's about to blow.
Att mig till min moder, att mer skulle köpa le och fagra åra, vara bruttne vikingom.
Call the war.
Ah, shit. Silas.
You should apply medic.
Nani tateru ka na?
Cannot be as blameless as he seems.
If these people die more than my Revolver Psyker, I'll be so angry.
Wouldn't be right on. Otherwise, I'm certain.
It's not really surprising. I don't think it's his greatest power is leverage.
Yep, that's
You seem to have lost me.
I'm sure there's something fascinating over there.
Finally.
yeah. It's about 4 shots for a rager, bro. That's with 6 warp charges. So bad.
I'm sure
So
you're aware
bad.
of Tertium's importance in the sector. She is a beacon for all humans.
It's like whatever you cannot finish off with brain burst, you use the revolver for. The reload animation is also dumb as shit, but well, that's how it be.
A med station. How gratifying. Reaching into the wall.
And I have no AoE, so I have to rely on others for AoE. Oh, we have a Purg Psyker. Guess I'm the tank then. Oh shit.
Initiating crowd control.
Let the wall flow. Our holes are plentiful and well defended.
Sure, Boog, I'll have a look at it after stream.
Please. Please.
The revolver has infinite pierce. It's a horde clear weapon. No. No. Only if a special is behind the horde, then sure. But no.
Warp you sanctioned.
I'm pretty sure this weapon was not designed for anything other than embarrassing its owner. It's like, ah yes, you're too poor to afford a real weapon.
If we don't have the next, we don't have anything. No! Out of my life! Sniper! It's dead now!
Demons are born to my anger. Your flame. Where's your Kyan lord that they never get in?
I'd rather actually use a freaking whatchamacallit.
Fighting! Don't use all the ammunition!
Shot sighted on my part. Apologies. Initiating crowd control!
Oh, come on. Oh, because I retreated, didn't I? Should have gone forward instead. I gotta get very used to that. I need more practice. Whoop.
Your loyalty is appreciated. Weapon neutralized! Requesting assistance!
Do not despair, sibling!
Weakling.
This task calls for training and discipline. Respectfully.
Man, screw that burster regardless. That thing is evil.
promise of a demon host.
Okay. Yeah, the hand cannon is carrying so hard that I'm not even using it. Except there. If I just had one veteran, this would actually be viable. But it's 4 psychers because I'm not restoring ammo, so I'm being very conservative. Giving ammo back to like the teammates instead. I know for a fact that this one is going to be hella ammo hungry if I start spamming. If I had a veteran, it would be okay, like I said. One veteran would have made this okay. But we've got several gun psychers here. Or if they were all staff psychers, that would have been fine too. Love how we can get stuck on terrain, it's great. Before it hits me. Listen, Truce, I'm not activating that demon host. Not no way, not no how. Like I said, it's not like you can't do the mission with it. It's just that it's so ineffective. Like where I should be helping my team like hard carrying with the shredder. Like I can't do shit like that here. All I am is a glorified BB machine. That's all I'm doing. Thank you, Colton. I'll be rapping for both you and Young right after this. Ooh, my ammo. Yes. Spammo. Oh shit, those flames spread hard. For just $2, you want me to double tap the demon host? No way, bro. No way. I'm sorry, but I cannot do anything that would gimp this run. Like if it was like just me solo or with friends, I'd be okay with doing that. But no, even for money, I cannot do that because it impacts on other people's games. If it's just impacting on like my game, then it's fine. But double tapping a demon host? No way, man. Now, if the amount were increased to say 30 or 40, I might do it. But no, not for $2, man. I'm not killing these people for $2. Oh shit, one guy already died. Well, that ain't good. Ah, crap. How did he die?
Reaching the Empyrean! Prepare dominating!
What the fuck happened to the poor fella? Shit. Where is he? Oh, he... Hey, he turned into a bot. Yes! I can use my revolver more freely now. Because I will get ammo. See you later, Truce. Catch you later.
Knowledge of past eras is disregarded as heresy.
What? By the age of strife? When the Xenos almost wiped us out?
Himontera is the greatest innovator humanity has known. Shouldn't we emulate him?
Headshot! The fight!
Calling the war! Our fires are standing!
I love the Elysee though. So good. Oh, they were coming back, were they? Interesting. So that dude knew they was coming back. Ah, okay. They can be rescued from where?
You leave me no choice!
That's the Poxmaster taken care of.
Rupture imminent!
Don't just stand there, simpletons.
Ah.
Off-world of
Now the Psyker's back now. I can't Revolver anymore.
Potassium thrives
Not
in
the same way that I
liturgical
planned to.
chromacy. Very high regarded across the sector. Saint Messalina is central, of course.
I hear Messalina was put to death by the very creed who now venerate her. Funny how that works.
Initiating crowd control! Its malicious mind darkens.
Fox beneath my heel.
Right now!
Yep.
I concur.
It doesn't look very comfy down
Oh
there.
man. How can you guys be dying, bro? I'm the Revolver Psyker, bro. We can do better. We can do better.
Ammo!
Well, if you need ammunition, take it. Yeah, if I had a veteran here, this would be okay, actually. This actually isn't horrifying. I'm actually doing okay. But then again, it's low intense. Yeah, I think if it was like normal or high intensity, there might be more problems.
Heretics are welcome tools, I think.
Then again, it depends on how I'd handle it. But like I said, I do what I am paid to do.
Medicate station!
Thank you.
Ammo! Neutralize that abuse! Sanction!
But either way, this would be the playstyle for Revolver Psyker anyway. You'd have to focus on mostly rolling your BB. Your BB is like your focus anyway. Roll.
Protocol suggests you heal.
Aim for the weak point.
Scout gunner! I concur. Obliged. Get it going!
Is all the ammunition gone?
A displeasing enemy advantage.
Best build. Do you know how much I'm struggling right now?
Engaging war protocols.
I would not play this again unless paid, buddy.
The radio is dead.
But I will admit that it's not horrifying. If I were to get like a higher intensity damnation, then we'd have to really see. But yeah, having an actual veteran would be such a diff. Like, if we had an actual veteran. Like, an actual veteran would make this so much more effective. Like, a veteran would be a necessity because the natural bullets that you'd gain would potentially make this very efficient. Potentially. With 6 warp charges and warp unleashed, right, you can dish out some serious damage, no lie. Lol. I would laugh if they buffed the revolver just because I'm using it. They're like, oh my god, shit! The top Darktide partner is using it. Oh no. Okay, we have to buff it next week to make it everybody's favorite. No way, bro. The second I see anyone using this thing, I'm like, ah, yes. I accept the loss. Oh dear. I'm more surprised I didn't even die from that. Who knew that I was that strong?
If you think the heretics' birds are back, you should hear their
It was just 2 Dread Gunners though, it wasn't an entire shooter squad. Gotta be realistic, man. Shit, I missed. One of the only times I've missed. Unhappiness. That ruins my perfect 100% accuracy.
There's more blood than seems ideal. Sniper! Killed
Lol.
it!
You speak of a great and
Obliged.
benevolent imperium, but so many worlds are present.
Stop, flavor! This must be for the benefit of all. There's no benefit to Atoma if she's tied now.
When a world cannot
This is
pay,
beautiful. This
dominers
is
are
horrifying.
executed, populations are
But
conscripted,
we did it.
and you call this fair?
To fight for the Emperor is a glorious thing. I would consider
That you let the comparison fine stick. Well, fine enough.
Captain!
Get those rails moving and find the complete intelligence.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Do not lick them.
Breaching the Imperium! Give a pump smoker bomber!
Too much to ask for some help. To the pneumatic conveyor.
Sniper,
Do not
see?
have all day.
Did he just toss it down there? Very, very smart. Could have just carried it the normal way, but no.
Get up! And boxers! Don't leave comrades behind!
I love my teammates. Yes, let's drop the fucking thing down. Very, very smart people. I respect them so much, you know? They've proven that they are wonderfully intelligent human beings. You ever do this in one of my runs, I swear to God, okay? Death will happen to you. I will slap the shit out of anybody who does stuff like this.
Give me some cover! Engaging war protocols!
Okay, okay. Finally. My duty is done once I leave here. This is literally suffering. I'm gonna maintain my warp charges just to the end. In case something shows up, it's getting a full fucking 5 rounds to the face. I knew one of them would show up. No. Fuck you. No, I wanted to kill it. Oh. Failure. I thought I could kill it. Sag. I really, really wanted that last trapper kill. 34 minutes. Okay, compare this to the shredder one. 34 minutes. Anyway, let's see what we get. Okay, so we got a golden tack axe. Let's see. Emotional YouTube face. I'm like, no. I'm not making this a build, guys. 34 fucking minutes. Like, that's normally reserved for the high intensity. This one was so bad. Anyway, for those that don't know what we're laughing about, because you're watching the loot video, all right, my chat paid me to literally play a Revolver Psyker, and I did it. Okay, this one has a tier 4 blessing, so that's pretty okay. Stats not that great, but we also have a tier 2 that I don't have, so I guess this one counts as a win. Yeah. Dude, if I got a Revolver after that, I would just quit game. No. On a scale of 1 to no, not happening. If I legit got a Revolver from that, all right, I would have just like said no. Okay, let's see what's in the store. Any revolvers? Any revolvers in the store? No? Okay, good. I'm glad.
Fear not the foe, for you carry with you martial tokens of the Omnissiah's blessing.
This is a really good tack axe, though. Oh wait, sorry, not this one, is it? This one. I have a better tack axe, that means. This one's a better tack axe. Penetration shit. So, all or nothing, I'll surrender it. Okay, wait, let me go close my window because it's too cold now, and then I'll carry on. Now, I said we were wrapping, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. I can't let donations go without a performance, right? Okay, here we go. Let me go choose one of my songs. Which one to do today? You know what? I'm in the mood for something technical, so let's go for it. Okay, fine. I'll take a look at your bingo card while I load this up. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, I like that. From now on, whenever you show up, alright, you keep track of that bingo card. That is actually a really good one, Boog. That is a really good one. You keep track of that bingo card, right? Tell me if I ever hit it, because that is pretty sick. You did a good job on that. Okay, wait. Now, where's my beat for Whirlwind Boy? Y'all ready? This one's for all of you lovely donators, okay? Live performance. I always got a busk for my cash. In addition to doing whatever, you know, you guys say, but anyway. See, right now I feel like this, okay? Right now I feel like this. Y'all just made me do this. Let my words be the words of pain. Twisted drama, the fault of rain. Got me trapped in my own brain. Caught my demon, so I never want to change. Stuck on the drugs, I'm just insane. Everybody hates what I became. No one likes me cause I pave my own path in my own way. Fuck all the haters, yeah, just get dumped. Closet fans who get so pumped. Showing up to everything I make. Yeah, y'all know that the anger's fake. Why I gotta be that you can't relate? Is my life more than you can take? Wishing that you could live this shit, but you would live it if you were lit. 16 hours, yeah, grind all day. Passion is when your work is play. Never run out of things to write, cause every song is a mental fight. Trapped in a box that I don't like. Self-hate is now internalized. Whirlwind got me spinning inside. Wishing I could sleep just like I died. Oh, wishing I could sleep forever. Yeah. Oh, Wishing I could sleep forever. Let my words be the words of pain. Twisted, drowned by the fall of rain. Got me trapped in my own brain. Caught my demons so I never want to change. Stuck on the drugs, I'm just insane. Everybody hates what I became. No one likes me cause I pave my own path in my own way. Fuck all the haters, yeah, just get done. Closet fans who get so pumped. Showing up to everything I make. Yeah, y'all know that the anger's fake. Why I gotta be that you can't relate? Is my life more than you can take? Wishing that you could live this shit, but you would live it if you were lit. 16 hours that grind all day. Passion is when your work is played. Never run out of things to write, cause every song is a mental fight. Trapped in a box that I don't like. Self-hate is now internalized. Whirlwind got me spinning inside. Wishing I could sleep just like I died. Oh, wishing I could sleep forever. Yeah. Oh, wishing I could sleep forever. Well, I'm glad I did it. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm just gonna, it's the 3rd hour stream, so I'm gonna run the ad break and then we'll go into some more damnations, okay? I'm just, like I said, I'm just grateful I don't have to do this anymore. So let me go pee, because I really gotta pee. After that, we'll do some more runs, alright? We'll go back to Shredder and see how it goes. So see you back in a minute. I'm back. Not gonna waste any precious stream time. Let's get it on. More of the sick gun psyker play. Boy, my bladder was full up. My bladder was full up. Alright, let's go. Late night damnation missions. Are we gonna get anybody at all? That's the key question. Let's go see whether or not anybody actually shows up. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Oh no. Phew, almost read it up with nobody there. Okay, let's wait. I'm sure somebody will swim by. Oh, Gun Psyker is good. Gun Psyker has always been good, but like honestly, the Shredder Gun Psyker is totally fine. The people who complain about the Ascendant Blaze being nerfed, I don't think they were playing it right to begin with, because you're not supposed to rely on it, you know? Oh yeah. We take 50 minutes now without the revolver.
The heretics are lurking in the hourglass, chanting, brewing pathogens.
Wait a minute.
You know,
Did I forget to change off the revolver? I think I still have the revolver on. Shit.
after that, you can destroy the coop by building
Ah.
pressure incubators. Make no mistake.
Damn it.
This is a grotty one. But
Well.
trust the Emperor and you will come through.
Well, you guys are getting another revolver psyker run, I guess. I forgot to take that off. Ah. Fuck. Alright. Well, let's see if anybody... Let's see if anyone shows up for this match. Well, congrats on maining Psyker, man. Psyker is in the strongest place right now. But I've never been a solid fan of the Gun Psyker, to be honest. I prefer the Staff Psyker. Specifically, Surge and Purge are my favorite, but the Gun Psyker is not bad per se. It's just a lot of people use it badly, because if you watch my build video on how it's actually played, how you're supposed to use it, you can use it really well. And again, Ascendant Blaze is just for horde control. You should never be running it for actual combat. That's kind of the thing. And if you are going to run it, then it's smarter to run it with the Shredder, because the Shredder does far better than the Revolver. If you're running it with the Revolver, it's wild. It's pretty wild. Okay, we good? All right, let's go. It's really up to you. Another run with the Gun Psyker. Revolver Gun Psyker. Emotional trauma. Alright, let's go. At least there are 2 veteran bots, so I can sort of survive with this. This one is a bit different to the normal Gun Psyker. So with the, if you're gonna use the Revolver, right, I play a full-on Brain Burst style instead. So it really lacks long-range horde clear. Short-range horde clear is fine, but the long-range horde clear will be lacking on this one. However, alternatively speaking, the benefit is that you have something that can compete with Brain Burst in terms of power. So as long as you're high on peril and you've gotten your 6 warp charges, the Revolver can actually do some good work. Some. And it can be highly effective. And if you have a veteran in your party, it means that you can regain ammo while using your Brain Burst, so you have more freedom to use the Revolver than people would think. So that, I'm going to admit, was pretty freaking cool. Low intensity, so okay, it's doable. So yeah, if it's low intensity, it's doable.
Take my advice. Give up hope. Hold on to vengeance. That's all. A soldier without hope's already dead.
I love how that guy didn't even die from that.
Stand ready. Horde incoming.
This will be challenging. Furious as expected. Take it down.
Lol, we lost both our bots straight up.
Our professional does it. Engaging war protocols.
Yeah, if you're gonna use a Revolver, don't.
Appreciate what psychos endure to prevent demonic incursions.
It's only a matter of time before your true nature is revealed.
Especially because the reload is hella slow. Like, if they did it more like Cassidy's gun, you know, where he reloads all the rounds at once, it would actually work. No, I was paid to do it by Young, then I forgot to take it off. So Young gave me 30 bucks to, he said, yeah, go fucking play the Revolver Psyker. I said, fine. Like I said, I will do anything for money. I will do anything for money. So, I'm okay. I didn't even actually have a revolver, so I rolled one literally on stream. But if you're asking whether it's a viable build, no. As in my opinion, it's not. Because number one thing that you're gonna need is a veteran. This is not possible to utilize without a veteran to help you. Because the veteran will help you restore armor with their aura. Which is basically where this gets any value at all. But the overall reload is slow, and you do need to make use of like a BB build. So if you're gonna use BB build over Ascend and Blaze, right? The other downside for the Gun Psyker is that you will basically not have the same kind of horde clear that others may have. Because with others, they can, like with other weapons. Crap. Crap. How did the... Wow.
Psyker, you are wasting time.
Your help is gratifying.
The horde clear overall is just so bad that... yeah, it's better not to. But you will need at least one veteran on your team if you really want to play this build, because if you don't, it's still doable, but you just feel very limited in your ammo. Whereas if you have a veteran on your team, you can use the ammo a bit more freely without, you know, feeling like you're completely gonna destroy your team's balance. But overall, if you like compared to like the Shredder, this is a way, I would say, worse build to use.
Get out of my head.
I wish it was good. But funny enough, a lot of Psychers do actually stand by this, which is freaking weird, but... Oh, there goes our veteran. Okay. Now I have to go into conservative mode. There are two Gun Psykers here now. Funnily enough, I never see Gun Psykers when I'm not playing one. And when I am playing one, everybody's Gun Psyker. They do. But in Furnace, okay, so the base damage is low. And after the recent nerf, Infernus is a lot worse. So that's why the Recon Laska and Infernus Gun Psykers have sort of fallen out of favor. Because the recent nerf drastically affected their combat ability overall, I would say.
A proper briefing would have included a map.
So that's something else that a lot of people do have to be aware of, because the Gun Psyker is strong, don't get me wrong. It's a powerful, powerful style of play. And I do personally enjoy it. But it has its own weaknesses. And one of those major weaknesses is the simple fact that, you know, So everything is all damage is boosted, which is good. But when you talk about Warp Unleashed, when you talk about Warp Stacks, all damage is boosted, including Infernus. But overall, right, the Recon Last Gun is so ammo hungry and so ammo inefficient that that even with Infernus now, after the post nerf, it's really struggles compared to other options. So the Shredder Auto Pistol is a better way of doing Gun Psyker. Yeah, Gun Psyker is okay, but Shredder is the most ammo efficient out of all the potential Gun Psyker builds. And because of that, a lot of folks do utilize that as opposed to the other potential Gun Psyker builds. Like, there's a lot of potential different Gun Psyker builds, but I'm just being clear here. The Shredder is currently the most efficient out of all of them, and it is well known for how viable it is. So if you're gonna run one, you should get yourself a good Shredder Auto Pistol. Pinning Fire 3, Blaze Away 3, and you're good to go. You don't need 4, but 4 is obviously the best. Are they okay? Okay, I think we're good. Hey, no problem, Nano. I'm not doing anything special or anything. It's actually kind of the last run of the night. Usually I end my stream by about 1:30. Most days. Because Darktide in Oceania cannot be played past 1:30. There just aren't enough players. So we often end up ending the sessions then. But, you know, my stream timings are consistent. So every single day I'll be here at the same time. So feel free to stop by anytime.
You leave me no choice.
Thank you.
But yeah, Recon Last Gun with Infernus was one of the most popular builds. Even without it in the past, that was the ideal Gun Psyker. But unfortunately, the nerfs have taken their toll. But yeah, a Gun Psyker can be very, very strong. Can be. In the right circumstances. Yeah, they got it. Whew. Oh crap. Team? Oh lord. They moved without killing the trapper first. Then again, I also didn't kill it in one shot, which I should have. Hey, they did it. Ah, good save.
What do you mean by pathogen?
It is no mortal contagion, or so I hear. You must have faith.
Let me guess. There's no protocol for that. Initiating crowd control! The Ranger troubles Tertium no more! Ammo!
You're fine, I guess I'll take it. Don't worry about that. Like, honestly, just go and enjoy yourself, have fun. Because whatever they nerf, right, they're gonna still have to answer to the players regardless. And if they don't, then, well, that's gonna be a problem in the long run. So, I'd say don't worry about it. If it gets changed, something else will be viable. And you can still keep the weapon. It'll probably come back in a fashion at a later time, you know? That's how these things go. So, I'd say don't worry too much. And besides, if we do get to unlock some of our perks and blessings, and if they do start listening to us, I think that things will go in a very positive direction.
It's no longer an issue.
A med station! How gratifying! I'll have it! Reaching into the wall!
What did I do to deserve this?
Enforcer backup would be useful!
Crap. Compared to a Revolver Psyker, Purg Psyker does so much more. Like the horde clear, everything about that is fantabulous.
Why are you leaving?
I mean, technically you can do it in T5 if you have the skill, but it's just harder.
Engaging war protocols.
Like, to me, I just don't like to increase the difficulty for other people. But let's also be fair that I am technically capable of using this in T5, and it is being used in T5 right now. So although it's not, like I said, there's a difference between doesn't work and inefficient. Like, something may be inefficient, but it may actually work.
It boils with fury.
Like, if the party was not 3 Psykers and 1 Zealot, we had 1 Veteran, I would actually have a lot of freedom to use my gun, because I would just be able to restore ammo off the brain burst kills that I get, and then I can just pull out the revolver as and when I need it. So it's very ammo efficient in that case, right? But but it relies on the fact that you need to have a veteran for it to even do that. So you don't have that, you know, it's not happening. No matter how much you want it to do so. So these are the kind of things that people, I guess, need to take into account whenever they consider things like this.
Out of my mind! Surround that bulwark! Radiant neutralized! You leave me no choice!
Basically, as long as you understand how to properly utilize elite killing powers, you're okay. It's genuinely okay.
Stairs, that way! Reaching the Imperium! Thank you!
Okay.
Calling the wall!
They can hide their bodies, not their minds.
I concur! Indeed! Excessive force authorized!
Homie's actually right. Faravid is actually absolutely right. The optimal gear can make you efficient, but if you don't even understand what it does, you're screwed. And I've seen that happen so many times. Like, I've seen players who have like possibly like power swords just go down because they don't understand how to utilize it. I've seen all sorts of situations happen continuously because folks just aren't really ready for the difficulty that they're actually trying to do. You know, and I've seen it happen because sometimes, you know, you think you're confident in your skills, you charge in, you forget that damnation is literally all about being hyper competent. Like, your every action has to be weighed, your every movement has to be thought about. You cannot just, you know, do anything that you like and pretend that it'll work. That is definitely not what damnation is about, you know? And another hyper important thing that people forget about is they forget to tag things. They really do. Because one of the biggest things that I think a lot of folks don't do is that they forget how to tag stuff. And they don't seem to do it consistently enough. And when you fail to do that, you know, what it creates is a situation whereby, you know, what it creates is a situation whereby even though, you know, you should ideally be able to completely destroy your opponents, you know, you're running around like a headless chicken instead. Skill, competence, knowledge of what a build character can do at any given point in time, all of this is the key. It's truly the key.
Now you die, hound!
Like, for example, my Alusi can, like, you can use a gray in T5, but you'll like, it depends on the stats you roll on it, because then there's no perks, no blessings, right? It's just base stats and build, so it actually is possible. I've actually known players to use a gray weapon just for shit and fun runs, like with friends on T5. It's absolutely possible. Yep, the plasma gun has major issues because of that vent damage, 110%. I don't disagree with you, you're right. Shit. But there we go. Crap. Power Sword is the best. Like, I actually said it in the video. If you haven't checked out this video, you can watch this one, where it explains the concept. No Power Cycler, no problem, Tuan. Guaranteed. Power Sword is still the best choice. Anyway. Okay, last run of the night. We just finished it. Another gold. Macabian Mark II. Let's go see if it has a tier 4 blessing. So this is the amount of runs that I've done in one night over about 3 hours and 51 minutes in total. All right, we've mostly gotten golds for all of them. And let's now take a look at whether or not this one has a T4 blessing. And then after this section, you guys will get my conclusion. Now, for those on stream who are confused, okay, so this one did have a tier 4 blessing, precognition. So that was pretty good. And stats are 376. So this one was quite a win. Maniac damage, I guess you could change this one. So if anyone likes a dueling sword, it's probably good for you, I guess. But no infinite dodge, so precognition, I don't really like it, because compared to force sword with infinite dodge. All right, but anyway, yeah, that is the last weapon we've gotten for the night. Okay, so for those on stream who are confused, I'll be shooting a video after this that talks about, you know, what is the rate of getting gold equipment and whether or not it's actually useful in getting those tier 4 blessings, you know, and seeing all that happen. So that is another thing, I guess, that a lot of people are concerned about, and you know, whether it really brings a bonus to the player. We shall see. Oh, but it has been a fun day. Thank you very much, Young. Thank you so kindly for that donation and giving me the opportunity to play Revolver Psyker. It was surprisingly fun. And you know what I'll say? Okay, I'm gonna give a very unpopular opinion right now. All right, but Revolver Psyker is actually better than Trauma Psyker. Okay, Trauma Psychers are gonna probably chop my head off for this, but I'm just gonna say it. Revolver Psyker is actually better than Trauma Psyker. I feel like you've got more special killing potential. Sure, you lose out a lot on in terms of the actual like horde management, so you're definitely not as competent at that. But all things considered, I was reasonably able to take on specials. I had my Elysee sword for horde clear, and being able to kinetic barrage most of the elites meant that I'm on the same elite killing ground as the Void Strike as well as the Surge, but it doesn't cost me peril, so I'm not constantly quelling in combat, which I guess could be a factor for some people. And with a veteran, this build is very ammo efficient as well, so I cannot in good conscience actually say the Revolver Psyker is bad. It actually is quite decent, assuming that you have a veteran and assuming that, you know, you can play relatively well. So I may actually have to make a build video on this, because I think we'll have to see it in a high intensity situation to figure out whether or not it will actually pull through. Because tonight's situation has been kind of weird, and I was playing without fully utilizing the gun because, again, there was just no ammo restore. So although this build is conditional upon a veteran existing, it's not bad, is what I want to say. It's not horrifying. And I did have to compete with like 2 other gun psychers for ammo, so you know, it wasn't getting its full ability to shine, but overall it's genuinely not horrifying. So that's my terrible admission for the night. I didn't want to have to admit it, but it's the truth. So there's that. You guys have been an amazing audience. Honestly, this has been the best stream I've had in quite some time, and I really do genuinely want to thank all of you. It's been a very long time since we've had more than 20 people in a Darktide stream, and I think I owe a lot of that to the fact that, you know, Darktide just hasn't really pulled in as many people as it should, but it's also really not horrifying. So You know, I'm kind of okay with that. And I'm still kind of happy. So thank you guys very much for hanging out, and hopefully there will be more growth in our immediate future. Hopefully we can still succeed. You know, I've got my fingers crossed from that, but I'll be fighting hard for it. For now, I'm gonna go shoot that video that I promised, and let's have a good night. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one.